Poset WDB, gracias por el follow. Pero es una cuenta falsa. Qué mal. Aparte de serles demás, ¿qué más juego? De todo un poco. Y ahorita me voy a enfocar en esto nada más. Espero que no vuelva ahora. A ver.
Good. Nothing unusual for now.
¿Qué tal te ha ido en tu primer encargo? A ver.
Xiaogong, when did you get back? How was your first mission as a blade hunter? Why are you being so secretive? Oh, right. Wise Senior Fufu and Senior Inhu are still out taking care of things around Phylum Heights. I'll go fetch them. Just wait a sec. Huh?
Shh. Keep your voice down. Sorry, Junior. I guess I don't know my own strength now. Are you okay?
Pues, ¿qué pasó?
I'm fine. But don't you want to see everyone now that you're back? Did something happen during the mission? Did it not go well?
No, the mission went perfectly fine. I just came across something a little strange. I'm not even sure how to explain it to you or the others. I'm sorry, Junior Belle. I wanted to be happy coming back to see you all after the mission, but I'm just so tense. I have no idea when the next anomaly might appear, and you can't hear it.
What drives a person to take up the sword, and what awaits them because of it?
I must be hallucinating. The Qingming sword is speaking?
Huh? You can hear it? But none of the investigators I worked with on the mission could hear it. Not even Senior Miyabi.
What lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword?
Actually, I can hear it really clearly. It's still speaking even while we're talking. Mumbling something about what lies within the heart of one who takes up the sword.
Well, I guess that will make things easier for me to explain. While I was wielding the Qingming sword in the middle of battle, I suddenly heard a woman whispering in my ear, and I couldn't make it stop, no matter how hard I tried. Nothing like this has ever happened before. I didn't know if the Qingming sword had undergone another change, but when I was about to bring it back for Shifu to take a look, it suddenly said something that caught my attention.
The one who wields the sword shall find the answer within the hidden realm, the very origin of the Qingming sword.
Yes, that! That's what caught my ear.
¿Qué quiere decir que eso del origen de la espada? A ver.
The origin of the Qingming sword? What's that supposed to be? That line's got me interested.
I'm not sure how much of what it says can be trusted. But if such a hidden realm really does exist, and there's knowledge linked to the origin of the Qingming sword...
I see. So if that voice isn't lying, we should be able to find a way to overcome the Qingming sword's negative effects by going to that hidden realm.
Yeah! Shifu and my brother have done so much to suppress the Qingming sword's effects on me. I think it's time I take action too. With you here, Junior Belle, even if Shifu and the others can't hear the voice, they'll still believe me. I want to tell them what's going on, and then head to that hidden realm and see it for myself.
Oh.
The Qingming sword will guide you to the hidden realm. The sword bearer must not miss this fleeting chance.
Huh?
¿Y ahora?
Xiaoguang?
Just now, an image of a hollow flashed through my mind. Somewhere in Lemnian Hollow. I even caught a glimpse of myself freeing the Qingming sword there. Is it showing me the way to enter the hidden realm? Junior Belle, we don't have much time. The images in my head are already starting to fade.
Shifu went out on a mission earlier and isn't at Swabian Temple. If we're in a hurry, let's just leave a note for her and the others and go right now.
Wait, Junior Belle. Wise told me that you experienced a strange reaction in your eyes earlier. You should stay here and wait for Shifu to come back. I can go to the hollow by myself.
This is about the Qingming sword, so I can't let you go there alone. And I haven't felt anything unusual in my eyes lately, so I think it should be fine. Don't worry, Xiaoguang. I'll be sure to take care of myself.
How am I supposed to refuse when you give me a look like that? Fine. Just promise me that you'll let me know the moment you feel any discomfort. I hope we can find something in there.
If you come, remember to bring some pork buns.
¿En serio? ¿En serio?
Do you think we'll really find anything?
Me gustaría esperar a que vuelva la Shifu para establecer un plan, pero no parece que haya tiempo. Pongámonos en marcha. Nos marchamos ya. Entras con Sungwan en la cavidad Lemnia y te diriges rápidamente al lugar de las coordenadas que ha detectado. Parece un rincón normal y corriente de la cavidad y no hay ningún dominio. Justo cuando estás pensando eso, Sungwan libera la espada Qingming que tiene en la mano, y una formación de espadas se dispersa por todas partes, transformando el terreno y el entorno como por arte de magia.
So this is the hidden realm the Qingming sword was talking about. The whole area looks completely different. Like some sacred, secluded place hidden deep in the mountains. Amazing!
To think the Qingming sword could reshape an entire area within the hollow. Xiaoguang, are you okay? Did unleashing the sword just now take a toll on you?
No, I'm fine. But I've just had this strange feeling since a moment ago. Oh, right, Junior. Could you take a look and see which way leads out of here?
Rápidamente compruebas la situación a tu alrededor. A pesar de haber encontrado una ruta de salida, sientes una resistencia invisible al intentar avanzar en esa dirección. Tras varios intentos, sigues sin ser capaz de superar esa resistencia. Es como si hubiera una barrera invisible aquí.
Finding a way out isn't the problem. It feels like there's an invisible barrier here that stops us once we get close.
I knew it. I felt this heavy, stifling sense of confinement ever since we got here. Guess this isn't a place where we can just come and go as we please. Even though we left a letter for Shifu, it looks like we'll have to explore this place on our own. The barrier will probably keep the others out.
It's gonna be tricky without any outside help. Still, hopefully we can explore without any trouble and find something that'll help with your recovery.
Strange. The Qingming sword feels more active than ever. This place must be hiding something really important. Come on, let's keep going. I'm sure I can cut right through whatever stands in our way. Wills. Ethereals? Even in this realm? Let me take care of them. Yeah. This feeling, it's...
Corte de velos es una habilidad única de Ye-Sung-Wan en el dominio Kunming. En combate, si el personaje activo es Ye-Sung-Wan, pulsa R para ejecutar corte de veloz, lo que inflige una gran cantidad de daño a los enemigos. Tiene un enfriamiento de 30 segundos.
What is it, Xiaoguang?
The Qingming sword seems so restless. If I use it now, it might awaken an entirely new power.
So, that's the Qingming sword's new ability?
Yes, the sword feels amplified in this area. Let's keep going and clear out every ethereal here.
The gate is right up ahead.
Wait, why is there an abandoned sword altar here?
Qué raro, la espada Kunming ha reaccionado a este altar de espadas. Al acercarme aquí con la espada, siento como si estuviera en sintonía con este espacio. ¿Puedes sentir mejor este lugar? No, más que sentir este lugar, diría que aquí mi visión se ha vuelto más nítida. Parece que así soy capaz de controlar mejor el estado de la espada Kunming. Bell, quiero aprovechar esta oportunidad para repasar la habilidad que acabo de aprender. Quizás así pueda hacer que este poder sea más efectivo. Durante la batalla anterior se pudo sentir el poder especial de la espada. Ajá. Parece que en este dominio oculto se pueden obtener habilidades de combate adicionales. Ajá. Aquí puedes consultar los efectos. Familiarízate un poco más con la habilidad que acabas de aprender. Consume la maestría de la espada acumulada para mejorar tus habilidades. Gracias por esos likes. ¿Qué pasa? Después de obtener la mejora, deberíamos seguir avanzando. Pero tengo la sensación de que más allá de esta puerta hay una fuerza muy poderosa. Quizás sea un enemigo muy duro de pelear. Junior Bell, cuando abramos la puerta tienes que quedarte detrás de mí y dejar que yo me ocupe del enemigo. En el dominio Kunming se proporcionan la prueba de Sungwan, de Sao y Dieling como opciones de configuración de equipo. También puedes pulsar T para... Ok.
I'm here. Need a hand? I'll show you my real value this time. Let's stick to the plan. Don't push yourself, Yeshingo.
More ethereals incoming. Use the sword's new power to take them out.
The winning pieces are in place.
Found you.
Oh.
Xiaoguang, stay alert. This ethereal looks different from the others we've seen.
It's more active than the others. I'll be careful. Are you okay? Get out of our way, you evil monster! Yeah. I see edge. Frost glistens! Radiant clouds! Leave it to me! Judgment! Yep. The line is drawn.
Maldición, lo he dejado escapar. ¿Estás bien? ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Estoy bien, quería darle el golpe de gracia a ese ser etéreo, pero ha empleado algún tipo de poder que me ha hecho perder los sentidos inmediatamente. Aunque solo ha sido un instante, ya sé perfectamente. Junior Bell, no te preocupes. Es aterrador aunque solo sea un rato, no sigas atacando. Oh, lo siento, tengo la sensación de que aquí este poder está más activo, así que me he precipitado un poco. Vamos a avanzar ahora con más cuidado. Pero hace un momento he tenido un poder extraño. He sentido un poder extraño en ese ser etéreo. ¿Te refieres al poder del creador? Sí, nunca me había pasado algo así antes. El poder de la espada Queen y el creador comparten el mismo origen, así que quizás estos seres etéreos también se hayan visto afectados por él. Lo que está claro es que aquí se ocultan ciertos secretos que queremos revelar. Ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es encontrar las pistas que nos conduzcan hasta ellos. Mientras hablas con Sungwan parece escucharse una voz humana que procede de cerca. ¿Se trata de una ilusión? Sungwan y tú se miran mutuamente y confirman que no es cosa de su imaginación. ¿Hay alguien más en este dominio? Vamos a echar un vistazo.
Interesting.
¿Eh?
That voice. Why does it sound so familiar?
It came from the main hall. Let's check it out.
Material de lectura. Un libro bastante antiguo y con marcas de uso. El libro, al abrirlo, compruebas que es un cuaderno que contiene todo tipo de asuntos triviales. O en otras palabras, un diario. La mayor parte del texto es tan borroso que no se puede leer. Al observar con atención descubres que arrancaron 3 páginas. ¿Quién será el dueño del diario? ¿Y dónde estarán esas 3 páginas?
Free as the skies.
Oh. Misteriosa estatua de monos. Una estatua con un significado desconocido y 3 pedestales con piedras con forma poco definidas. ¿De verdad que alguien pondría una estatua tan grande en medio de una habitación?
So that's the purpose of this sculpture. Interesting.
Huh? Shifu? What are you doing here? Isn't there supposed to be a barrier around the hidden realm? Was your mission nearby and we somehow pulled you in too?
Hold on, Junior Bell. She might look like Shifu, but something's not right. The way she moves, the tone of her voice, something just feels off.
Shifu? Mission? I don't remember having any important matters to attend to, nor do I remember ever taking you as disciples. Who are you?
¿Cómo?
Hold on. You there. Is that the Qingming sword in your hand? Ah, I see. I think I understand what's going on now. You came from outside the Hidden Realm, and you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword, aren't you?
That's right. My name's Yeshungguang, and you are...
It's a long story, so I'll make it simple. I'm afraid I'm not the Shifu you're talking about. Just think of me as a native of this hidden realm.
¿Cómo?
This low-lying area acts like a furnace, the encircling mountains trapping the energy within. An ideal site for enhancing the Qingming Sword's power. When that power is unleashed here, it can reshape the hollow itself, creating what's known as the Qingming Realm. Everything and everyone in this place exists according to the Qingming Sword's will, my own appearance included. So it's no surprise you mistook me for someone familiar. And this young one here, who are you? An outsider shouldn't be able to enter the Qingming Realm at all, only the sword's master.
I'm Belle. Wait, you mean no one else should be able to get in or out of here?
Forget it. None of that really matters. Whoever you are, if you're capable of entering the hidden realm alongside the sword's master, you must have some remarkable ability. Let's leave it at that for now. In any case, welcome to the Qingming Realm, or, as some might call it, the world of the sword. By the way, about those pork buns I mentioned earlier, did you bring them?
I grabbed some pork buns from the kitchen. Senior Inhu steamed them this morning. Wait a second. You're the voice we heard inside the Qingming Sword? So you're the one who brought us here?
These pork buns aren't bad. I've actually been trying to communicate with you for some time, Yeshungguang, but you never responded. The fact that you're here now means your control over the Qingming Sword has reached new levels. You must learn more about the weapon that's been fighting beside you. I'm sure you've been wanting to know more about the Qingming Sword, whether it be for your own reasons or for your companions.
Exactly! If this hidden realm really hides the Qingming Sword's origin, then please tell me, Shifu. Tell me how to suppress the effects of the sword. Oh, sorry. You just look exactly like my Shifu. I didn't mean to call you that.
No worries. I once had students of my own. It's been some time since I last heard someone call me Shifu. Hearing it again now makes me feel rather nostalgic. Since I plan to teach you the ways of the Qingming Sword, you may as well call me Shifu. Back to the matter at hand. The means of suppressing the Qingming Sword is hidden here, but it won't be easy to claim. Remember what I said earlier? This is the world of the sword. You'll understand what that truly means soon enough. Scattered throughout this hidden realm are countless nameless, masterless swords. Seek out the 3 most extraordinary among them, then return to me. Do that, and the Qingming Sword's secret will reveal itself.
What exactly do you mean by extraordinary? And how are we supposed to find them?
Words alone can't explain everything. Get moving, and you'll figure things out as you go. Come back once you've found the first sword. Now then, I'll be here, waiting for your good news. Who made these pork buns? They're much better than what I used to eat back when I trained at the mountain sect. Very impressive.
This Shifu isn't quite like the Ishuan Shifu we know. She's more impatient. But somehow, she still has that same calm and comforting vibe about her.
Por cierto, por cierto, Chifu, ¿qué estabas probando aquí hace un momento? No era nada importante. ¿Han visto esta estatua que hay delante de mí? Sí, la he visto. No está terminada, ¿no? Sobre el pedestal solo hay una forma primigenia. Es imposible distinguir qué es. Pero me resulta familiar. A mí también. Estoy segura de que he visto una estatua parecida en otro sitio, pero no recuerdo dónde. ¿Pasa algo con esa estatua? No, nada, a juzgar por su reacción, todavía no ha llegado el momento. Ignoren lo que acabo de decir. Si exploran los alrededores antes de entrar en el salón principal, se darán cuenta de que todas las puertas que conducen a otras áreas tienen un sello irrompible, ya que les he dicho que vayan a buscar las espadas. Es mi deber despejarles el camino. Síganme, voy a ayudarles a romper el sello de la primera área. Es aquí, con permiso. La maestra coloca una mano sobre el sello y contiene la respiración. Instante después, el sello que hay delante empieza a desvanecerse. Listo, ya pueden marchar. Has roto el sello con una sola mano. Chifu, ¿has usado una técnica Z especial? ¿Me la puedes enseñar? ¿Qué técnica Z? Me he limitado a conectar este sello con el espíritu de la espada Queenmin y le he avisado de que alguien quería hacer una visita. Eso es todo. Oh. En fin, vámonos. Sí.
Help! Somebody! Please, help me!
That voice and figure. Senior Inhu?
Yeah, that's gotta be him. But why would he need help fighting ethereals?
Not sure. But let's help him. We can sort it out later.
One plus, two plus, three.
Slash! Shit! Shit!
All the ethereals have been taken care of? Thank you. Thank you for saving my life, brave strangers.
That outfit, that voice. Senior, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Huh? I've never joined any sect, let alone had any disciples. Are you sure you've got the right person?
Junior Bell, there's something about him that's not quite the same as Senior Inhu.
Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. You look just like a friend of ours.
Buenas madrugadas.
Who are you?
Bien, John. A ver, un momento. Necesito ausentarme un ratillo.
Feliz año nuevo. Se va porque llegué yo. Mucha presión por mi presencia.
Ahora sí, ya volví. Uy, qué frío.
Bueno, igual, pasaba a desear.
A desear feliz año nuevo. Ok, John. Gracias, gracias. Igualmente feliz año nuevo. Momento, momento.
I'm a mercenary. They call me Big Pan. I'm a part of the Melt Iron Mercenaries.
Huh.
The Melt Iron Mercenaries? That sounds familiar. But mercenary groups nowadays generally have a pretty loose structure. There aren't many stable, organized groups.
What's that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. I can see you two are really strong. Please, help save my comrades.
Your comrades? You mean there are others here?
Yes. Not long before, my mercenary friends and I came here with a mission from the Lords to help develop some new land, but we were ambushed by bandits. They came well prepared and hit us hard. We weren't ready, and we were defeated. We suffered heavy casualties, and the survivors are still trying their best to hold on. They sent me to find reinforcements. But soon after I set out, I got surrounded by those ethereals. Time's ticking. Please, help me save my friends.
Calm down, we'll help. But aren't you a mercenary? The ethereals that attacked you aren't that dangerous, so why didn't you fight them?
I lost my sword back where we were ambushed, so I can't fight.
Sword? Could it be connected to those extraordinary swords that Shifu mentioned? Either way, he's definitely not Senior Inhu. If he was, he could take down ethereals with just his bare fists.
Intercambias una mirada con Sungwan, quien parece estar pensando lo mismo, aunque no está claro quién es realmente esta persona que se parece tanto al Shifu. Deben ayudarle a rescatar a sus compañeros.
We understand the situation. Please lead the way. We just happen to be looking for something around here, too.
Thank you so much, both of you. If you can save them, I will do whatever I can to help you too. My teammates are trapped somewhere around here. Please, you gotta help them. I'll stick close behind you.
Damn, these ethereals! Am I really gonna die here today?
Oh, Jung! Are you okay?
I know that voice. Big Pun! Finally, come on! Give me a hand here!
You're a fraud.
Don't push yourself, Ye Guang.
Ha! Ha ha! I'm finally saved! I thought I was dead for!
Sorry for the delay. Are you all right? Wait, why are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
Delay? That's an understatement if I've ever heard one. We sent you to get reinforcements. Where did you go, Big Pun? We were at our wits' end here. I got separated from the main group. I don't know their status either. So, where are your reinforcements? Did the Lords not send anyone?
Well, I got these two to help us.
Well, what? Are you for real? You think 2 people are gonna help? Listen, Big Pun. This is life or death. Never mind. There's no time to get more support. Even if it is just us, we gotta go back and save them. There's no running from this fight, Big Pun. You gotta fight.
Me? I really can't.
Actually, Big Pan lost his sword back where you were ambushed. Just leave the fighting to us.
Huh? Big Pun, you threw away the weapon that represents your dignity as a mercenary to get out of fighting? Whatever. You will have to fight, even if you don't have your sword. Just use your powerful hand-to-hand combat skills to handle those looters.
I really can't.
Hold up. Powerful hand-to-hand combat skills? I thought he was terrible at fighting. Just a moment ago, we found him completely helpless and surrounded by ethereals.
You didn't know? He's not bad at fighting. He's just a coward. We would never recruit a weakling who can't even fight. He's way stronger than anyone in our group. We were hoping he'd become a powerful addition for fights. But after a few missions, he couldn't even hold his sword anymore. Hey, Big Pun, look, it's different this time. We need your power. Stop being a coward and come with me.
Oh, do we really have to fight them to the death?
You want to reason with some bandits? Are you crazy? This is a crucial moment of the city's founding. You think they'd sit down and talk with the higher-ups? This is our only choice. You don't want the entire group to get killed, do you, Big Pun?
I don't want anyone to get hurt, but every time I hold my sword, I just feel...
Gran Pan se queda sin palabras durante un buen rato y de repente gira a una velocidad asombrosa y sale corriendo, desapareciendo en un parpadeo en el horizonte.
Oh, wow. He's really fast.
That's what I was saying. He's one of the best when it comes to both swordsmanship and physical ability. We better find him quick, otherwise we're all dead.
Let's chase him, Xiaoguang. Mercenary groups, looters, the city's founding. This all feels like ancient history. Though I'm not sure exactly what's going on, it looks like his sword might be one we're looking for.
I agree. Let's head in the direction he was running. Someone's been through here. It has to be Big Pan.
But if that merc's telling the truth, and he's really that strong, then why is he so scared of combat? Huh. This doesn't add up. Guess I'll have to ask him myself.
Yeah.
Maestro de la holgazanería. Quería echarme aquí una siesta. ¿Te ha enviado el jefe para llevarme de vuelta? Vuelvo enseguida, gracias. ¿Tu nombre, maestro de qué? Por cierto, hace un momento me ha parecido ver a mi compañero hablando con un espadachín que no conozco. Va, es igual, mejor me quito de problemas y hago como que no he visto nada. ¿Y mis subordinados dónde se habrán metido? Y mis subordinados me giro un segundo y desaparecen. ¿Qué hacen aquí Bang Books? ¿La espada Queen es capaz de recrear incluso a ellos? Caballera, mis dos subordinados y yo nos separamos hace un momento por aquí cerca. ¿Puedes ayudarme y encontrarlos? No hay problemas. ¿Qué rasgos tienen? Déjame pensar, son muy fuertes, aunque aún no están a mi nivel. Uno tiene el título de maestro de la holgazanería y el otro maestro de la soledad. Por favor, tráelos de vuelta y te compensaré como mereces. Maestro de la traición. ¿A ti te envió el jefe a buscarme? Estaba ocupándome de algo por aquí cerca. Volveré enseguida, gracias. ¿Maestro de qué? ¿Qué quiere decir? En fin, vámonos. Gracias, ahora que estamos los tres reunidos, podremos derrotar a esos dos espadachines. ¿Derrotar a dos espadachines? Nuestras rencillas con otros dos grupos de espadachines se remontan a hace mucho. Ahora cada grupo ocupa una montaña y dentro de poco nos enfrentaremos en un duelo final. Dos de mis subordinados me han dicho que se habían ido a entrenar esgrima a escondidas. Con unos subordinados tan capaces es imposible que nos derroten. Por favor, acepta mi regalo de agradecimiento. Buena suerte.
Mind and body as one. There's blood in the air. Signs of a fight.
Alguien ha dejado aquí estas espadas. ¿Será la espada especial que estamos buscando? Aunque las cantidades no coinciden, la sensación que emana es diferente a la de las espadas normales. Pero entonces, ¿acaso se trata de la espada de Grand Pan? Parece que algo está conteniendo su poder. Junior Bell, me gustaría comprobarlo. Quizás así pueda comprender mejor de qué se trata. No te preocupes, no tengo pensado perder aquí demasiado tiempo.
I'll be fine.
Apóyame en el HTTPS diagonal.
Después de acabar con los seres etéreos que han aparecido de repente, me da una sensación completamente diferente. Es como si su poder se hubiera liberado. Pero precisamente por eso creo que es posible que no sean una de las espadas especiales que estamos buscando. ¿Por qué piensas eso? Solo es una suposición. Al liberarlas, ha empezado a verter su poder en mi interior, así que ahora entiendo más o menos cuál es su naturaleza. No es nada especial, parece que en este dominio hay muchas espadas iguales. Si nos encontramos otra espada parecida por el camino, tenemos que comprobar que probara liberar su poder. Aunque ese no es nuestro objetivo, tengo la sensación de que su poder ha hecho que me aclaren las ideas. Pero aquí sigue habiendo varias cosas que me llaman la atención.
Xiaoguang, you okay?
Sorry, but could we stay here a little longer? I don't know why, but as I approach this area, my head is feeling unusual. Big Pond's footprints are on the ground. Looks like he's been through here before.
He was quick to escape the battlefield, yet he still stopped here? Can you see anything from this area?
Looks like we can't see much other than the clouds of ash. Though, it seems like there are quite a lot of crows gathering nearby.
They're probably drawn here by the smell of blood. Looks like the fighting between the looters and mercenaries is worse than we thought.
Does the stench of death and slaughter attract the crows? I think I'm starting to understand Big Pond a little better now.
Huh? Just from seeing all of this?
Yes. Since we both saw the same scenery, maybe it stirred up the same feelings in our hearts, too. Sometimes, I fear the power I wield. The power of the Qingming sword. It's so powerful. When I hold it, I can tell that a single swing might easily wipe out many people or things. I can also feel that these crows are drawn by bloodshed, and might be gathering because of me. Maybe that's what Big Pond was afraid of too. In the aftermath of wielding his blade and facing the lifeless bodies of his foes, maybe he could feel himself gradually slipping away, becoming an unrecognizable monster. Sorry, I was getting carried away there. I just felt that he shouldn't be too hard to understand, since he's a fellow swordmaster.
Maybe you have a point. I can tell that he doesn't like fighting, and deeply values his companions. Having to wield the very power he fears to protect people, it's no wonder he's so conflicted. Hearing you talk about the insecurities you faced on your path to becoming a swordmaster, I feel like I'm slowly starting to understand your world.
Thanks for listening to my random mumbling. Let's keep going. If we can find him, I want to tell him everything I've realized just now. I hope he can also find the courage to wield his sword.
Heads up! High-risk ethereals ahead. Stay sharp, Xiaoguang.
Consigue cofres para
Wait.
esta.
Something's off about these ethereals. What's going on here?
Found you! Shit! Yep! Yeah!
Right to my favor.
Proceed!
Otra vez roto, duele mucho. Parece que lo está pasando mal, ¿debería arreglarlo?
Oh, a little bird flew across the
Gracias, eres muy amable. ¿Quieres un tesoro? Cuando lo encuentres te daré una parte. Cuando lo encuentre te daré una parte. Un saqueador de cavidades me robó todos mis tesoros. Me dijo que no confiara en nadie, pero creo que tú eres una buena persona. Después de reparar a un Exploraboo, te guiará a la gente. Guiará a la gente en la búsqueda de un carrito de carga, oculto como muestra de agradecimiento. Síguelo y protégelo para encontrar un carrito de carga. Sí, sí, ha aparecido el tesoro. Ya nadie tendrá que dormir en los contenedores. Grandpa se fue a pedir ayuda y todavía no vuelve. Varus, un ser etéreo muy peligroso que ha cegado las vidas de un sinfín de humanos, aparece adelante, pero sorprendentemente hay varios mercenarios y a Varus no muestra ninguna intención de querer atacar. De hecho, no se mueve. ¿Qué está pasando? Es como si hubieran congelado a ese Varus. ¡Socorro! Acabamos de enfrentarnos a unos desvalijadores. Parece que su líder no había tomado las precauciones correctas contra la corrupción y se ha convertido en un ser etéreo después de quedar herido. Algunos desvalijadores han muerto, otros han huido, y ahora este ser etéreo está viniendo a por nosotros. No tenemos fuerzas para seguir luchando. No sé quiénes son ustedes, pero por favor sálvenos. ¿Por qué ese ser etéreo no se mueve? ¿Eh? ¿Qué estás diciendo? ¿Acaso no está escaneando el área activamente? De no ser porque encontramos este refugio entre las ruinas, nos habrían matado, igual que a esos desvalijadores. Solo es cuestión de tiempo para que encuentre este sitio. Por favor, ayúdenos. Pero si no se mueve, aquí no hay ruinas ni un refugio. ¿Eh? Lo siento, pero no entiendo muy bien lo que estás diciendo. A juzgar por su aspecto, no parece que vayan a poder ayudarnos. Será mejor que huyan antes de que descubra este sitio. El grupo de mercenarios Hierro Fundido todavía no es tan útil como para tener que pedir ayuda a ciudadanos de a pie. Tengo que pensar en una solución, o en mis últimas palabras. Hace un buen rato que le pedimos a Gran Pan que fuera a pedir ayuda, pero todavía no ha vuelto. Si estuviera aquí, al menos podríamos valernos de su fuerza para hacer frente a este monstruo. Diálogo besugos. ¿Qué está pasando exactamente? Bell, será mejor que nos vayamos. Parece que Gran Pan no está aquí. Vamos a buscarle en otro sitio. Pero el ser etéreo sigue aquí. Tenemos que proteger a estos mercenarios. No, se me acaba de ocurrir algo. Si eso es verdad, aunque les dejemos un rato a su suerte, no les pasará nada. Ahora lo que corre más prisa es encontrar a Gran Pan. Ya te explicaré lo que tengo en mente cuando lo encontremos.
Try breaking through using a technique. Now we can move forward. Another obstacle? Don't push yourself, Miss Stand down.
Let's keep this advantage.
Break. Perish now. All right, let's keep going. Big Pan should be close by.
Como esto sigue así que...
I finally found you. Big Pun, your companions need you right now. We'll help you in battle. Let's go and support them.
No, I can't help you. When the looters came, I tried to wield my sword, but I immediately realized I was so scared that I couldn't even swing it. I'll only end up being more trouble for everyone. What use is someone with trembling hands on the battlefield?
So you don't want to save your friends? You just want to hide here forever and let them die alone?
Well,
Big Pun, I understand what you're going through. You're afraid of getting hurt, afraid of the enemy's attacks. But what you're actually most afraid of is your own strength. You haven't learned how to properly control your strength yet. Every time you do something, you deal devastating damage to others. That's why you're afraid that you'll eventually turn into a thrall or a monster if you keep using this power. That is what's bothering you deep down inside, right?
yes, that's right. When I first trained my swordsmanship, I never imagined that my sword could cut down an enemy so easily. Taking a life. Every time I fight, I'd always end up leaving a trail of bloodshed in my wake. I began to fear the sword in my hands, and I was also scared of the exhilaration I began to feel when fighting. I had a feeling that the sword would eventually turn me into a monster that only knows fighting. You two are right. I can't just leave my friends. But please, tell me, how can I get rid of this fear?
There's no need to get rid of this fear. You only need to keep this feeling in your heart and continue fighting.
Huh? But doesn't that...
Even though you're afraid of your own strength, you still want to use it to protect your friends. The fact that you're thinking that way proves that you already have courage. Even if your fear persists after you draw your sword, it's a reminder of how you must coexist with your own strength. You cannot let a desire for destruction take over. And I think that's something that many a swordmaster fail to do. There's nothing shameful about fearing battle. Rather, it's the proof that you've become a powerful swordmaster. Let your fear guide you to your future. I've experienced the same worries. Trust me.
So you mean fear is part of being a swordmaster?
Después de escuchar las palabras de Sun Quan, Gran Pan se queda en silencio, como si estuviera reuniendo el coraje para tomar una decisión. Esperan en silencio a que responda, pero parece que no es capaz de convencerse a sí mismo. Pasa un buen rato y sigue sin pronunciar una palabra.
By the way, those looters you were fighting didn't take proper anti-corruption measures, and have already been corrupted into ethereals. Would you feel better fighting ethereals rather than people?
Huh? Why didn't you say so? Then let's go help my friends.
El último atisbo de inquietud que había en la expresión de Gran Pan se desvanece, y sin pronunciar palabras se gira en la dirección en la que están atrapados sus compañeros.
Finally got him to move. It's not easy to convince someone with nothing but words. Luckily, we're dealing with ethereals instead of humans this time.
Xiaoguang, I have a question. Why did you insist on dragging him back to the battlefield? what does he have to do with that ethereal that doesn't move?
When I saw Avaris standing there, I suddenly remembered what Dad told my brother and me when we were little. A story of ancient swordmasters who were heroes. In the early days of Eridu, many mercenary brigades were deployed to explore new territory and eliminate roaming looters. Their work contributed greatly to the city's establishment. Once, a mercenary brigade clashed with a band of looters, and one of the looters unexpectedly turned into a large ethereal, putting the mercenaries in a tough situation. At this critical moment, a new mercenary recruit stood up and drew his sword to fight. He defeated the ethereal on his own, and captured the remaining looters, achieving a great victory. After that, the sword-wielding mercenary grew braver and braver, and went on to become a renowned swordmaster in Eridu. And that's the story of none other than Big Khan of the Melt Iron Mercenaries, the one who beheaded Avaris and instantly became famous.
The early days of Eridu? That's a long time ago. You're saying Big Pan is actually someone from ancient history? How could that be? And what's happening now? It's just like in the story.
We might have to wait until we return to the temple and ask Shifu to fully understand the truth. After thinking back on that story, I've realized that we have to guide the situation now to the same outcome as in the story. Anyway, let's help him defeat that Avaris now. If I'm not mistaken, that should be our next target.
Pues ya pasé el modo historia. Este es una misión temporal. Eso es lo que es.
¿Y qué tal?
Pues estamos viendo las historias de que tiene la espada Queen Ming. Y esto es después de la historia principal. Un momento. Que se soltó bien feo el frío. Estos son los premios. Ok.
Échate una fogata XD.
Es eso nada más. Bueno, a completar la historia.
Honestly, I was shaking like a leaf. But this time, I'm not backing down. My fear points where my blade should strike, and my sword follows where my heart leads.
Número 20 vidas por la caída.
I, Big Pan, the Melt Iron Merc, am a swordsman who's sworn to protect my comrades. Poor souls twisted into ethereals. Forgive me for what I have to do.
Frost his weapons! It's getting stronger! The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens! Yeshun Guang of Yun Kuei Summit, breaking all illusions! Leave it to me!
I call this move Funny Slash Combo!
Que si iré por las idols, pues no sé, pues que todavía no tengo a Ishuan. Ah, no,
Before setting out,
a
I
Sungwang.
asked Shifu about our fortune. She said today's gonna go real...
A ver, veamos. Apareció una espada en el lugar en el que desapareció ese ser etéreo tan peligroso. Supongo que debe ser esa espada especial que mencionó la maestra. ¿Acabas de absorberla? Sí, mi cuerpo ha reaccionado sin darse cuenta. Y ahora noto una sensación muy extraña. Pero, Junior Bell, no te preocupes, no parece que sea algo peligroso. Gran Pan, muchas gracias por la ayuda. De no ser por ustedes, creo que jamás habría reunido el coraje para volver a empuñar una espada. Nunca había imaginado que una espada tan débil algún día podría volverse tan poderosa para proteger a los demás. El mérito no es nuestro. En el instante en que decidiste blandir tu espada a pesar del temor que le tienes, demostraste que eres un espadachín con todas las de la ley. Voy a grabarme esas palabras a fuego en el corazón, y blandiré mi espada sin vacilar. Mientras mi hoja sea de ayuda, seguiré luchando por mis compañeros. Aunque quiere seguir hablando con el Gran Pan, de repente se detiene y desaparece junto con el resto de mercenarios bajo una luz cegadora. En el campo de batalla, tan animado hace un instante, solo quedan 2 personas. Han desaparecido. ¿Qué ha pasado? La espada de Gran Pan debe ser la que la espada Queen Min acaba de absorber, aunque tengo la sensación de que he completado una aventura con él. No entiendo qué ha pasado. Voy a tener que ir a preguntarle a la Shifu. Miento. Faltó absorberlo. No, si se absorbía.
Don't you underestimate... All done!
The line is drawn. Light brings the dawn.
This is necessary for victory!
Here at Frost. Blazing arc.
Final hit!
a waste. Found you. Yep.
Watch closely. This is the real deal. I got
Break. Watch out! A measure of steel slices the world through!
Ya están aquí. Sungwan, esa sensación que emite tu cuerpo. Parece que han encontrado la primera espada. Bien hecho. Sungwan, acércate un poco. Después de observar esa espada, notas una sensación muy extraña, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo lo sabes? Has conseguido una espada, pero todavía no se ha unido completamente contigo hasta convertirse en una voluntad de la espada que puedas controlar. En pocas palabras, aún no dominas la forma de refinarla. Voy a enseñarte a usarla para que te vuelvas más fuerte. Extiende el brazo. Ahora puedes mejorar habilidades. Ok.
Ride the wind. The blade knows my heart. Ride the wind. Through the void. Free as the skies.
Well, does your body feel lighter now?
How do I describe it? It's like there's an energy surging inside.
Very good. With this, the sword you have retrieved has become sword will for you to use. Continue the trial until the Qingming sword opens the next gate for you.
Shifu.
I know what you wish to ask. After this experience, you have a better understanding of the essence of this realm now, yes?
Shifu, you mentioned before that no one could enter or leave this realm besides us. So those who appear here aren't real people, but rather echoes of those who once existed, right? I once encountered beings born from miasma called drowned ideals that are somewhat similar to the people here, yet different. The people here don't have what you'd call a true form.
And the owner of the sword we retrieved, Big Pon of the Melt Iron Mercenaries? I've read about him in a Swordmaster novel. He's a famed swordmaster of the city founding era. So in other words, there's no way he could still be alive. But why would he appear here in the form of our senior from real life? And both he and the others, it's like they're reenacting the entirety of that famous battle.
It's simple. He and I are simply vessels. Puppets created by the sword with miasma and hollow matter after accessing the owner's memories. Naturally, it would choose forms that the owner is familiar with. In essence, we are each just a sliver of a swordmaster's consciousness, recorded by the Qingming sword throughout its long history. This might be weird to say, but you're merely talking to slivers of personified memory. The Qingming sword has responded to your wishes, choosing the memories of a few famed swordmasters to shape into human form. Your task is to participate in and witness the moments where they overcame their limits. When they show you how their swords shine, their sword will fortify your power, pulling you closer to the Qingming sword. That is the trial and the opportunity that the realm of swords has given you.
I see. Well, that makes our plan of action clear.
So, does that mean you're also a piece of a swordmaster's memory, Shifu?
It's a bit difficult to explain. You may simply think of me as your guide. Now, more importantly, a visitor arrived while you were away.
Siguiendo la dirección de la mirada de la Shifu, una figura familiar sale del salón principal cercano.
Might you also be lost travelers?
Huh? You're Senior Ye?
Shiyuan? Brother, what are you doing here?
Senior? Brother? I'm sorry, but I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Sin darte cuenta, le llamas Shifu. Después de ello, llevas a Sungwan a un lado para discutir la situación en voz baja. Parece que es la encarnación de algún espadachín. Debe ser lo mismo que con la Shifu y Gran Pan.
Xiaoguang? His appearance and attire still haven't changed from his senior disciple days at Yunque Summit. I think he must be just like Shifu and Big Pan, a famous swordmaster wearing Senior Ye's appearance.
Yeah, I think so too. I was just so surprised to see him just now that my mind blanked. Maybe he corresponds to one of the two remaining swords we need to find. Either way, let's ask him what's going on first.
Después de terminar su conversación en voz baja, se vuelven hacia el hombre que tiene el aspecto del hermano Shiyuan. Él, por su parte, las mira con perplejidad.
Sorry, we mistook you for someone we knew. Have you been traveling alone? Oh, and how should we refer to you?
It's a bit embarrassing, but I've forgotten my real name and identity. By the time I came to, I was already lost amidst the mountains in this realm. Thankfully, I ran into this Shifu and you two. Please, just call me Peregrine. If possible, would you allow me to lodge here for a while? Though my memories are hazy, I remember that I came here in search of something.
Peregrine. I've heard that name before in the stories Mom used to tell me and Shiyuan. We were right!
What are you two mumbling about? In any case, this place has not been maintained for a long time and isn't the most comfortable place to rest. So long as you don't mind, you may stay.
You have my gratitude. I can tell you three have more to discuss, so I won't disturb you any further. I shall take my leave and look around a bit.
Al ver que la Shifu aún parece tener algo que decir, el joven que se hace llamar Erband se aleja con discreción.
Well then, since you found the first sword, it's time I tell you about the remaining two. However, I imagine you've already guessed. The remaining two areas each hide an extraordinary sword.
The remaining two areas? But apart from the one we just went to, isn't there only one other area?
Do you recall the incomplete statue I pointed out to you in the main hall?
Yep. I kept having this sense of déjà vu. Like I had seen that statue somewhere before.
Is that so? That's not surprising. In any case, both the final area and the monster that gave you trouble before are hidden behind that statue.
behind the statue. So you mean, if we can break it, we can get to the third area?
It is not something that can be broken with brute force. Ye Shunguang, an ethereal that can temporarily steal your senses, will certainly continue to cause you trouble. While exploring, you should contemplate how to gain passage from the statue. As someone who was recognized by the Qingming sword, I'm sure you will succeed. Moving on, the Qingming sword has sensed your growth. The seal for the second area is likely to lift soon. It's getting late. Let's rest up and reconvene tomorrow.
Sword wills!
¿No van a descansar un rato? Después de luchar deberían concentrarse en prepararse. Todavía nos quedan fuerzas, así que queremos seguir investigando este dominio. Shifu, ¿qué es esta estatua de formación de espadas que estás mirando? Me ha parecido notar una fuerza insoldable en su interior. ¿Te refieres a esto? Parece que ha llegado el momento de explicarte para qué sirve. Ya has conseguido la primera espada, lo que quiere decir que posees el talento suficiente. Pero con eso no te vas a bastar para los combates que te esperan más adelante. Si quieres avanzar junto con la espada Qingming, te vas a encontrar con muchos enemigos extremadamente poderosos. Si no te dejas la piel entrenando, la derrota será tu única opción. Volviendo al tema, esta estatua de la formación de espadas es una prueba más que te ha preparado la espada Qingming. Todos los enemigos poderosos a los que se enfrentaron los antiguos portadores de la espada están sellados en esta formación. Entonces, ¿tengo que compenetrarme con esa estatua, enfrentarme a estos enemigos y derrotarlos? Eso es lo que debes hacer si quieres volverte más fuerte. Tenía pensado explicártelo después de que descansaras, pero ya que me lo preguntas directamente, no es necesario que te lo siga ocultando. Aún así, la decisión final es tuya. Si no quieres luchar, ni yo ni la espada Qingming te obligaremos. En fin, si te decides a luchar, solo tienes que tocar esta formación de espadas. Tengo muchas ganas de ver hasta qué punto eres capaz de pulir tus habilidades de combate.
Hello, Rep 2493 at your service. Fun job. I'm here. Need a hand? Hiki! I'll show you my real value. That's all set and ready to go.
It's over for now. Since we've got some time, let's go ask Shifu about that sword array. I'll be fine. Radiant clouds. Light brings the dawn. The line is drawn. Blazing arc. punishment.
Tides in my favor.
Pure frost. Light brings the dawn.
Forward. The winning pieces are in place.
Split the heavens. What's this?
Found you.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Got one for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Part the ice. Pure as frost. Light brings the dawn.
Pergamino que contiene una faceta desconocida del espadachín Big Pan. Parece que está imbuido en una con su voluntad de la espada. Un poema que narra la vida del Gran Pan, un espadachín de la época del establecimiento de la ciudad. Para los portadores de la espada, el miedo se convierte en una funda. Temo ver las nubes divididas por mi cuchilla, ya mis camaradas envueltos en la batalla. Mi espada los eones atraviesa y los viejos temores dispersa. Miles de kilómetros cubiertos de nieve, la verdad pone de relieve. Los monos vagan por las profundidades a través de huecas cavidades. Los perros trazan caminos yermos por los astros alumbrados. No hace falta fama tras la muerte cuando el acero me traiga su paz latente. Le cuentas a la Chifu cómo Sungwan ha entrado en contacto con la prueba. Sungwan parece que has intentado comprender las pruebas que te dejó la espada Qingming. Si quieres seguir perfeccionando tus técnicas de esgrima, la espada Qingming te detectará gradualmente lo que piensas y desbloqueará más pruebas para que te enfrentes a ellas. Está bien, lucharé con todas mis fuerzas por poderosos que sean los enemigos. No hace falta que te pongas tan nerviosa. A través de tu espada he podido sentir claramente tu determinación por luchar. Sea como sea, esta vez necesitan de verdad descansar un rato. Debe encontrarse un equilibrio entre los combates y el descanso. Si hay alguna novedad relacionada con la espada Qingming, les avisaré.
We meet again. Did you rest well?
Yeah, it's much more quiet here compared to New Eridu. It's really nice to relax. So, Mr. Peregrine, are you looking through the books here?
That's right. Though the study is covered in dust, there's a couple of ancient texts about swords. As I have nothing to do at the moment, I thought I might as well look through them. Perhaps they'll help jog my memory. So, are you two heading out today?
There's an area here that was just unsealed, so we're heading over to explore it.
I see. Truth be told, today I also plan to head to the area you previously explored. Earlier, I recalled what I was looking for. It was my sword that I've lost, though I know not where. If my lost sword is not there, I'll head to the area you're planning to explore today. If you require my help, please, just say the word.
Okay, thanks, Shiryu. Mr. Peregrine?
I hope you remember who I am next time. Well then, good luck to all of us today.
¿Están aquí? ¿Han descansado bien? Sí, estamos dentro de una cavidad, pero por mucho tiempo que pasemos aquí no siento que haya una corrupción etérea muy intensa. ¡Qué lugar tan extraño! Los dominios como este no tienen nada que ver con los espacios normales. Si te resulta difícil de entender, puedes considerar este lugar como un refugio grande. Bueno, como iba diciendo, el sello de seguridad el sello de la segunda área del dominio se ha debilitado, así que ya pueden ir ahí a buscar la próxima espada. Si están preparadas, les ayudaré a deshacer el sello. Sí que tienen energía, pero deben tener cuidado. El instante en que se adentren en esta área nueva, es posible que aquí se produzcan cambios imprescindibles. La maestra levanta la mano y hace que se desvanezca el sello que hay en el arco. En un instante, el clima soleado da paso a un montón de truenos, nubes y nubes grises, y parece que la lluvia va a engullir todo el dominio.
Not good enough. You should have trained harder. Again! That voice. And that tiny frame. It's definitely Senior Fufu, right? But why does she look so intense today?
Let's hurry and see what's going on.
Tras hacer retroceder a los seres etéreos y atravesar el pórtico, intentan buscar a la joven que se parece a Fufu. Mientras buscan por los alrededores, unas garras afiladas se abalanzan de imprevisto sobre tu rostro.
Watch out, Belle.
Sungwan activa rápidamente la funda de la espada y evita la emboscada.
Who are you people? And why are you following me? She looks exactly like Senior Fufu, but way more fierce. Definitely not someone you'd want to mess with.
Staying silent? You're looking down on me. Enough talk then! That you trespassed here shows your ill intent. Draw your sword!
Wait, we're sorry. We didn't come here with ill intentions, and we swear we're not bad people. We just saw you fighting here and wanted to talk.
Very well. I feel no malice from you. This is a secret Tiger Thyron training area. How did you two get in?
Isn't this the Qingming realm? What's with this Tiger Thyron training area? Looks like we've been pulled into her story. Guess we'll just have to play along for now. We meant no offense. We're an investigator and a proxy who stumbled upon this place by accident, and we're currently trying to find a way out. There's a lot of ethereals around, so mind if we tag along? Safety in numbers, right?
You're lost? Simply turn back the way you came and keep walking along the path. Even if you can't get out, you will likely run into my kin. They can guide you. I still have important matters to attend to. I've no time to play tour guide and bodyguard for you. If you run into other Tiger Thyrans, tell them that Grim Tiger has given the order to escort you out. Well then, farewell.
Grim Tiger?
What? You've heard that name before. It isn't my real name, simply a title I use to keep evildoers in check. I must be going. Don't delay me any further.
La semi-humana tigresa, que se hace llamar Grand Tiger y tiene un cuerpo sorprendentemente pequeño, desaparece en medio de la lluvia torrencial con una mirada seria.
Junior, I've heard the name Grim Tiger from Senior Fufu when we sparred before.
Consigue cofres para estar.
According to her, Grim Tiger was a famous, powerful Tiger Thyran who was active decades ago. Senior Fufu's own Tiger 7 forms comes from Grim Tiger's martial arts techniques, combined with Yunquei Summit's techniques.
So she's from over a decade ago. The timelines jumped way back. Sounds like she's the wielder of the second blade.
I should have paid attention to Senior Fufu when she told me about her legendary stories. Why was I zoning out at Senior Fufu's soft, fluffy tail? I have no idea how the story will unfold now. Anyway, let's catch up to her and see what happens next.
Master Grim Tiger.
That look on your face. You're totally thinking what I'm thinking, right? With a name like that, that master's gotta be pretty fierce and intimidating.
But with Senior Fufu's adorable face, it's impossible to take her seriously.
Can't even take down something this weak with all your fancy kung fu. Move! I'll show you how it's done.
I'm spent. I can't keep fighting. Even if we make it past this thing, we'll never clear the deeper trials.
Enough talking! Focus on the fight!
Here I cross. Frost glistens! Without a trace. Mind and body as one.
There's no way we can defeat it. Let's just give up.
If you came all the way here just to whine, you might as well crawl back home and hide under your blanket. Get up. We're not done yet.
No! That ethereal from earlier already broke one of my arms. I really can't keep fighting anymore. Look, the others are in bad shape too. It's not just me.
That's what happens when you skip your training. Right now is when we decide the fate of our clan. Or do you plan to let those short-sighted fools run everything?
But maybe they're right. If this is all the strength we'll ever get as Tiger Thyrans, maybe taking that power isn't so bad after all. Unless we can stay away from the Hollows.
Coward! Backing down at a time like this? Look me in the eye and say that again!
Stop right there. I don't know what's going on, but you two need to calm down.
You're the ones who were wandering around here earlier. Didn't I tell you not to get in my way? I already showed you the path out. Why are you still tailing me?
We're just a little worried about you. Would you mind telling us about what happened? Maybe we can help.
This is an internal matter among our clan. It has nothing to do with you. Stop asking.
The Tigerbane Bell. It's all because of the Tigerbane Bell!
Hey! Keep your mouth shut!
The Tigerbane Bell? I've heard of that name from a Tiger Thyran I know. It's a forbidden artifact, one that gains power by devouring its own kin. Is that right?
So some big mouth just couldn't keep a secret? Even that information got out?
The bell was made long ago by one of our ancestors. They were inspired by the Void Hunter's weapons and wanted to create something that could give our clan a power that could rival theirs. But for some reason, the finished bell carried a flaw none of the Void Hunter's weapons had. It could only be activated if we sacrificed one of our own. From the moment it was created, it's been sealed away. But hollow disasters in Eridu have been getting worse lately. For us Tiger Thyrans who go in and out of the hollows all the time, it's a terrible sign. Some elders say the next calamity is near. Although our numbers are growing, we still don't have enough power to fight against what's to come. So they are considering reactivating the Tigerbane Bell.
How can someone do that? But still, why do you have to come here to solve the problem? This is the training grounds for Tiger Thyrans, right?
Do I really have to spell it out for you? The ones who oppose the reactivation of the bell made a deal with the ones who want to use it. If we can prove the Tiger Thyrans can get stronger without the bell, they'll drop the whole idea. That's why we're taking on these trials.
But you keep fighting alone. You even threw your best sword into the deepest part of the training grounds. How are we supposed to beat that final ethereal without it?
We have to shut those supporters up for good. If I used my sword or relied on anyone else, they'd find excuses to drag this out even longer.
But think about it. You're the strongest of us all, and even you failed 6 times. This is your 7th try. Just look at all of your injuries. Is it possible that we just don't have what it takes to protect ourselves without the help of something powerful like the bell?
If you've come to think that as well, just take the intruders and leave. I can handle the fight on my own.
En el rostro de Great Tiger se percibe la decepción. Al final se va corriendo sin mirar atrás y desaparece entre la lluvia. La otra semimana tigresa se queda quieta y cabizbaja sin saber qué hacer.
Junior, did you hear Grim Tiger left her best sword in the deepest parts of this place? Maybe that's the sword we're looking for. Let's try to catch up to her.
I must become stronger.
Wait, I get that you're desperate, but pushing yourself like this, it's too much.
Notas dejadas por alguien. En este lugar me encontré con varios espadachines. Tras entablar una conversación con ellos, descubrí que todos provenían de diferentes épocas. Como sospechaba, este lugar no es una cavidad normal ni en el mundo real, ni al mundo real. Desafía cualquier lógica convencional. Después de acompañarlos por un tiempo, todos desaparecieron, dejando solo sus espadas, que fueron absorbidas por la espada Qingming. Conforme me he vuelto más fuerte, el maestro al fin ha admitido que lo que yo sospechaba. Según mi teoría, este es un plano espiritual creado por la espada, donde los famosos espadachines de los que he oído hablar existen solo como recuerdos. Aunque no tienen ninguna conexión con la espada Qingming, todos poseen habilidades extraordinarias con la espada. Si sus armas pueden transformarse en la voluntad de la espada, podrían aumentar el poder de la espada Qingming. Eso quizás sea una solución al problema de la corrupción de su portador. Nunca había oído hablar de la existencia de tal plano dentro de la espada Qingming. Quizás, a pesar de haberme convertido en su portadora, solo hasta ahora he ganado su reconocimiento más profundo. Si esta es la oportunidad que me brinda la espada, debo aprovecharla y hablarlo con mi hermana. Según los antiguos escritos de este lugar, el dominio debería ser un plano real modificado dentro de la cavidad que aparece después de que el portador lo libere. Sin embargo, este dominio es solo un plano espiritual. ¿Qué me sucedió exactamente antes de entrar aquí?
Could you just stop and talk to us for a minute? Maybe we can help you.
No time for that. Besides, I've got to prove I can handle this on my own. I don't need anyone's help.
Let's keep this advantage. The line is drawn. Blazing arc. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. Yeshun Guang of Yun Kuei Summit, breaking all illusions.
Found you. Just like that, she's gone. Let's follow her.
Wait, can we stop here for a moment?
Otra conversación. A ver, un momento.
when Grim Tiger was fighting just now, I noticed her looking into the distance from time to time. It seems like she was keeping an eye on the weather and landscape. If what Shifu said is true, the weather here is a direct reflection of the Swordmaster's mood. Could there also be a storm in the heart of Grim Tiger?
She said if she couldn't gain her kin's recognition, then the Tigerbane Bell might be used again. That's enough to make anyone's mood as grim as the storm.
No. What I'm sensing isn't just a grim mood. It's more of a darkness that is about to blur everyone's vision, causing her not to be able to see the goal ahead, where her companions are, and what's at the end of that road. I think she may have created this rain for herself, through her desire for power. And in this rain, she no longer needs to think about these things. It doesn't matter if she gets lost, as long as she keeps fighting.
But that would never be the right choice. Countless people have lost their minds, consumed by the thirst for power.
If the body wielding the sword isn't strong enough, protecting companions and eradicating evil is only a pipe dream. I feel the same way when facing overwhelming enemies. I must do everything I can to become stronger. Otherwise, I won't be able to protect you or everyone else.
Xiaogong, you don't have to carry these burdens all by yourself.
I understand. Junior, thanks to you, I don't have such self-righteous thoughts anymore. If the reason you wield your blade is to protect others, then the moment you turn your back on your companions is when you lose the right to be a swordmaster. I hope that, as a fellow swordmaster, Grim Tiger can also realize this. There are always companions watching and waiting for her in the direction of her blade. We can't let her stray further and lose sight of what really matters. Her heart. That's why we have to catch up with her as soon as possible. So many ethereals here. Are they all from Grim Tiger?
That voice. It's you two, this way. Please hurry.
Uf, por fin están aquí. ¿Qué? Peregrine, ¿cómo es que tú también estás aquí? ¿Acaso fuiste tú quien derrotó a esos seres etéreos? Así es, aunque dijeron que eran capaces de ocuparse de cualquier imprevisto, los seres etéreos de por aquí son muy peligrosos, así que no puedo evitar echarles una mano. Ya me he ocupado de todos los seres etéreos que había aquí. Es muy extraño, no recuerdo nada más allá de la sensación de luchar, que la tengo grabada a fuego en el cuerpo. Si les parece bien, déjenme que les acompañe. Después de haberme pasado tanto tiempo leyendo en el estudio, ha llegado la hora de ejercitar los músculos. Gracias por la ayuda. Pero todavía no has recuperado la memoria, ya has perdido tu espada. Es muy peligroso que luches en ese estado. Déjalo de luchar en nuestras manos. Comprendo sus preocupaciones, pero mi cuerpo aún conserva la memoria muscular de haber luchado contra un sinfín de seres etéreos, así que debería poder ser de ayuda. Te lo agradezco, pero contener a Sungwan es suficiente. ¿De verdad? Puede que este lugar sea más peligroso de lo que imaginan. Me resulta difícil quedarme tranquilo. Puede que la Junior Bell aún no esté familiarizada con los combates, pero yo llevo muchos años aprendiendo técnicas acetas. Aunque todavía no soy experta, soy capaz de defenderme. Por favor, no te preocupes por nosotras. Está bien, en ese caso supongo que no hará falta que las proteja. Voy a ir entonces a explorar el camino que hay más adelante. Si hay algún problema, me ocuparé de solucionarlo por ustedes. Tras quedarse dudando un rato, Peregrine hace una reverencia y se va. Parece que todavía no confía del todo en la fuerza de Sungwan. Tengo la sensación de que Peregrine siempre se preocupa más de la cuenta. Sigámoslo. De repente se escuchan rugidos de seres etéreos que proceden de no muy lejos. ¿Algunos lograron escapar? Que nadie se interponga en mi camino.
Let's finish this quickly. see edge.
Looks like the path ahead is blocked.
Llevaba aquí un buen rato esperándolas. ¿Les ha pasado algo hace un momento? Se te escaparon algunos seres. ¿Qué? ¿No fui capaz de acabar con todos? ¿Los seres etéreos las han atacado? No te preocupes, Sun Quan se ocupó de todos ellos. ¿De verdad? En fin, si están aquí delante de mí es porque los seres etéreos no les han hecho daño. Parece que no mentían cuando decían que tenían talento para las artes marciales. Pero hay un problema que no pueden solucionarse con la fuerza. Los carritos de carga que tenemos delante son un buen ejemplo de ello. De camino hacia aquí me encontré con una semihumana tigresa herida y me dijo que este era un campo de entrenamiento. Parece que esto forma parte de su entrenamiento. Quiere decir que me temo que la mayoría de estos carritos de carga en realidad son unos seres etéreos llamados cangrejos pescadores cuidadosamente camuflados. Si los abrimos sin cuidado nos atacarán. Si no me equivoco, solo uno de los carritos de carga es de verdad. Si lo encontramos, el sello que hay aquí debería desaparecer. Así es verdad, dispongo de un método para distinguir a los cangrejos pescadores de los carritos de carga. Peregrine, tienes las ideas muy claras. En ese caso, lo único que tenemos que hacer es encontrar el carrito que no tiene siempre una luz verde en el lado. ¿Sabes cómo distinguirlos? Sí, mientras investigaba dentro de la cavidad, caí en una trampa de los cangrejos pescadores. Para evitar que volviera a pasarme, me aprendí los hábitos y las características de los cangrejos pescadores. ¿De verdad? ¿Entonces no puedo ayudar en nada? Peregrine, no digas eso, ya nos has ayudado muchísimo. Además, todavía hay algo que queremos pedirte. Peregrine parece un poco afectado. Sun Quan te mira disimuladamente con una expresión que parece querer decir, ayúdame. Esa semihumana tigresa que acabas de mencionar, ¿puedes traerlas aquí? La Junior Bell tiene razón. Probablemente necesitemos ayuda para hacerla entrar en razón, pero está herida. Me temo que no va a poder reunirse con nosotros por cuenta propia. ¿Puedes ayudarnos a traerlas aquí? Sí, claro que puedo. Yo me encargaré de garantizar su seguridad. Ustedes también deben tener cuidado y evitar resultar heridos. Peregrine asiente con la cabeza y a continuación se va en la dirección original. Ahora toca enfrentarse a los carritos de carga en la que solo uno es la respuesta correcta. Esperemos que el método de Sun Quan para diferenciarlo sea útil. Qué bien, los consejos que comprobé funcionaban de verdad. Me preocupaba que todos se rieran de mí si me equivocaba. En fin, sigamos avanzando. Me siento terrible porque no puedo levantarme. Gracias, eres muy amable. ¿Quieres un tesoro? Cuando lo encuentre, te daré una parte. Maldición, no puedo caer aquí. La chica que se hace llamar Great Tiger se detiene agotada y con el cuerpo lleno de heridas recientes. Al parecer lo que hay delante es la última etapa de la prueba de los semihumanos tigres, y ella acaba de entrar a enfrentarse a ella. Pero ha fracasado y no ha tenido más opción que retirarse.
So you followed me all the way here. I have to admit, you're persistent.
Grim Tiger, you won't be able to pass this trial if you fight alone. Let us help you face this final test.
I appreciate you wanting to help after hearing about the Tiger Bane Bell. But what I need is strength, not help from others. Only when I have the strength to silence everyone myself will my views be accepted. The Tiger Bane Bell is a forbidden weapon that should never be used again. Everything else is meaningless.
Have you forgotten why you chose to fight? Do you really want to abandon your companions for the sake of becoming stronger?
Fancy words mean nothing. Only results will convince the elders of our Tiger Clan. I don't expect outsiders like you to understand my feelings. But don't try to persuade me otherwise.
Junior Bell is right. If the path you take is contrary to your original goal, then it's definitely not the right path. Fighting is the only thing you can see now. Everything else will become a foothold for them, including your Tiger Thyronkin. In your heart, you've resented them many times for holding you back, haven't you?
I can see it in your eyes. You crave strength just as much as I do. Since we're after the same thing, what's the point of all this talk?
Yes, we are just like you. We all want to be stronger. Otherwise, you won't be able to protect the things you cherish, or your companions.
Sungwan te toma de la mano de repente y tú aprietas suavemente la suya.
But I know this for sure. I can become stronger with her by my side. If you still remember how you felt when you fought alongside your companions, then you should understand what I mean. The path that lets you overcome everything won't be as blurred as this rain. At the very least, you'll be able to see your true feelings right beside you.
Maybe you're right. All I wanted was to crush everything in my way with overwhelming strength. But that doesn't seem to be my style at all.
Great Tiger parece conmoverse y agacha la cabeza avergonzada. Aunque no dice nada, se puede percibir su arrepentimiento. Arrepentimiento por haber abandonado a sus compañeros en medio de la batalla. Justo después de escuchar unos pasos que se acercan por detrás. Justo después se escuchan unos pasos que se acercan por detrás.
Hey, you two! I've brought you that tiger thyron you mentioned.
Grim Tiger, are you okay? I'm sorry. I wanted to catch up with you, but I couldn't handle those ethereals. Luckily, this kind-hearted gentleman escorted me here.
What are you doing?
Sorry. I must have disappointed you. We were on the same side, but I gave up hope. We practiced martial arts together and swore to protect our people. I never forgot that promise. If possible, please let me fight by your side again, Grim Tiger.
There's no way you can keep fighting with your injuries. Let's forget about taking on the trial together for now. Next time? No, from today on, I'll be trusting you with my life in every battle.
All right, you have a deal.
Thank you for your help, strangers. As you can see, I've abandoned my sword. And at this stage, I won't be able to pass the trial alone. Could you lend me a hand?
Looks like you've figured out where you should go now.
I'll stay here and protect the wounded Tiger Thyron. Please, don't worry. Just focus on the battle.
To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the best for the future of our kin. But the moment I decided to fight alongside these companions of mine, I felt a lot better. Now, let's use this positive energy to teach that ethereal a lesson! Teaming up with others may not prove that I can handle these monsters alone. But at least it shows that I never forgot what my sword is meant to protect. I'll always fight side by side with my kin and my friends, whether it's battling ethereals or the ominous Tigerbane Bell. So don't you dare underestimate our strength. These lives are not yours to take!
Let this sword array send you away! Found you! My blade cuts down evil! My spirit soars in the sky!
Dongguan absorbe sin dudar la segunda espada que aparece tras derrotar al Cereterio. Tras confirmar que la batalla ha terminado, vuelven a reunirse. ¡Lo logramos! Great Tiger, hemos superado la prueba. No hables tan alto que me vas a dejar sorda. Pero tienes razón, tras la lluvia siempre sale el sol. Hemos derrotado de verdad a ese Cereterio. Gracias, nunca habría sido capaz de lograrlo sin su ayuda. Solo te hemos dado un pequeño empujón. Desde un principio tenías muy claro en qué dirección debía apuntar tu espada y por qué debías luchar, así que estaba convencida de que superarías esta prueba. No digas eso, qué vergüenza. Bueno, ahora podré ir a negociar con quienes quieren activar la campana Somete Tigres. Al menos he demostrado que la fuerza no tiene por qué obtenerse mediante el sacrificio de los demás. Yo también voy a ir a hablar con ese grupo de viejos testarudos. Daré la cara por ti, aunque tenga que pelearme con ellos. No es para tanto, no creo que tengamos que ir a hablar con ellos ya predispuestas a pelear. Supongo que quieren lo mismo que nosotros, proteger a la gente de nuestro clan. Por cierto, ¿dónde está ese tipo tan elegante que te trajo hasta aquí? ¿Ha desaparecido después del combate? Hace un momento estaba a un lado viendo el combate y en cuanto ha terminado se ha ido disimuladamente. Me pidió que les dijera que él volvería primero al salón principal. ¿Peregrine tenía algo importante que hacer? La pregunta de Sungwan no obtiene respuesta. Al igual que el Gran Pan, Great Tiger y su compañera se detienen y a continuación desaparecen bajo una luz cegadora. Han desaparecido. Eso quiere decir que la historia de Great Tiger de momento se acaba aquí. Quiero saber cómo continúa la historia. Aunque no estoy muy segura, supongo que, siendo la guerrera semi-humana tigresa más fuerte, seguirá luchando. Ojalá hubiera prestado más atención mientras la hermana Fufu me contaba la historia. En fin, volvamos al salón principal. Peregrine me tiene un poco preocupada. Si nos ponemos ahora en marcha, es posible que podamos alcanzarlo.
Spirit Drop. Radiant Cloud. Split the heavens. Light brings the dawn. Perish now. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. The Yeshunguang Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions! Blazing Arc! Mind and body as one. Through the void. Without a trace.
Por fin te encuentro. ¿Qué ha pasado hace un momento? ¿Por qué te has ido sin decir nada? Oh, lo siento, siento las molestias. Al verle luchar, se me han venido a la cabeza unos recuerdos borrosos y quería ir a procesarlos por mi cuenta. Perdón por haberles causado problemas. ¿De qué te has acordado? Al ver a luchar a Sun Quan, he comprobado que es mucho más fuerte y decidida de lo que imaginaba. Es posible que sea incluso más fuerte que yo. Así que me he acordado de algunas batallas del pasado en el que fracasé, pero parece que no era alguien especialmente fuerte antes de perder mis recuerdos. Podría incluso decirse que era un poco inútil. Todavía no soy más que una espadachina novata con mucho que aprender. Pero Grind, hoy me has ayudado muchísimo. Por favor, no digas eso. Lo siento, solo estaba pensando en voz alta. En fin, a juzgar por sus caras, parece que han logrado su objetivo. Enhorabuena. Si les parece bien, podemos volver al salón principal a descansar. Ya están aquí, parece que hay poca... parece que hoy las cosas tampoco han ido mal. Llegan justo a tiempo para ver esto. Estos pequeños cambios son frutos de sus esfuerzos. Vaya, al principio solo había una estatua con una silueta borrosa, pero de repente ha adoptado la forma de un mono. Ya lo había dicho, tienen que buscar la manera de que esta estatua le ceda el paso. Parece que ya han dado el primer paso hacia adelante. Momento, este mono me resulta muy familiar. Creo que ya lo había visto antes en algún sitio.
Monkey statue holding binoculars. I know where I've seen it before.
Samu Gamer, gracias por ese raid. Bienvenidos. La personita que llegó.
I remember now. At Swabian Temple's outer courtyard, on the left side facing the main gate, there's a statue with 3 monkeys. Both the structure and the look of the monkeys are identical to this one.
Swabian Temple?
That's where our sect is based in the Throne Quarter. Or, well, in the whole Wi-Fi. I never understood what that statue meant. Could it really be connected to some secret of the Qingming sword?
So there's one like this at the temple too. Not surprising. Every Yunquei Summit base has one. It's a tradition set by the first High Preceptor. Anyway, looks like you've already solved one of the statue's puzzles without even realizing it. Congrats!
I wonder what we did to make this monkey show its true form.
Apóyame en Streamlabs.
Is it because we've now fought enough battles?
Not everything's about fighting. Keep thinking that way and you'll become too obsessed. And a puzzle stops being a puzzle once you over-explain it. As for what the monkeys or the Qingming sword want to test you on, that's something you'll have to figure out yourself.
Junior, do you remember what the other 2 monkeys in the temple courtyard looked like?
Let me think. I remember one wearing headphones, and the other one holding a megaphone.
I see. I hear some sects follow the rule of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, to stay focused in training. Looks like we flipped that around at Yunquei Summit. The seeing monkey went back in place without us even noticing. What about hearing and speaking? This is tricky. Please excuse me, everyone. I think we might be able to find some useful information in the study here. I'll have a quick look and let you know if I find anything.
El hombre que se hace llamar Peregrine se marcha del salón principal y entra con gran interés en el estudio. Mientras tanto, la Shifu se estira y empieza a pasearse por el patio.
Why are they even more into this than we are? He's kind of like my brother. Once he decides on something, he dives right in.
So, the second sword has also turned into Sword Will and has been reclaimed. One last sword to go now, and it's hidden behind this statue.
Yeah, we'll be able to know how to suppress the Qingming sword's corruption.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. Just like before, we've come this far together, and whatever lies ahead, I'll face it with you. We're now living through the stories of other swordmasters, witnessing the choices they made. I'm sure their courage will become ours too, giving us strength while we walk our own path.
Thank you, Junior. No matter what answer the Qingming sword will give me in the end, I'm ready to face it. For now, let's rest. We'll need our strength for what comes next.
Mientras tanto, en un estudio no muy lejos de ahí...
So, you wanted to see me. What for?
Shifu, you're still hiding something, aren't you? From me and from them? Secrets about this place? And who you really are?
You're sharp, young one. Looks like I made a mistake letting you poke around this study.
So I was right about it. In that case, I have a favor to ask.
Supongo que esto marca el inicio de una nueva etapa en la exploración del dominio oculto. Junior Bell, ¿qué tal si comprobamos el progreso de exploración? ¿No hemos pasado nada por alto? Un poema que narra la vida de la Great Tiger, una espadachina de la era de la antigua capital. El portador de la espada hace de la determinación su cuchilla. Cuando la campana de la tigresa suena, la desdicha comparte sus raíces. Su cuchilla pone a prueba contra seres implacables. Primero por caminos traicioneros con ambición, luego para superar la crisis como misión. A través de millares de colinas, cortan rojizas túnicas las espinas, con una promesa cumplida mientras la luna ilumina arriba. Entre los pinos patrullan las dos sombras. Entre los pinos patrullan dos sombras, vagando más allá de las nubes, por la rodilla de una espada azulada, observando los astros lejos de su morada.
I'm here. Need a hit? I'll show you my real. Let's stick to the plan.
Perceive! The line is drawn. Frost glistens! Radiant cloud! Light brings the dawn. Perish now! A measure of steel slices the world through!
Punishment time! One slice, two slice,
Perceive! The line is drawn. Split the heavens! Blazing Arc Judgment! The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens! Let this sword array send you away! What exactly do the other two monkeys mean?
There's no rush if you don't know where to start. The weather's nice today. Why not take a short break and play a few rounds of chess with me?
What are you up to, Xiaoguang? Still trying to crack the puzzle of the statue?
You're here, Junior. To move forward, we have to get past this statue first. So I've just begun trying to figure out what it might mean.
Just begun, huh? Does just mean 6 hours ago?
Shifu, I thought you agreed not to tell.
Let me help. If the puzzle was really that easy to crack, you folks at Yunquay Summit would have figured out its purpose long ago.
Al terminar de hablar, una figura llega corriendo al salón principal.
I know what's going on. Everyone, I know how to solve this statue's puzzle now.
Mr. Peregrine? Those dark circles under your eyes. Don't tell me you pulled an all-nighter trying to solve the puzzle.
I just got caught up in the old texts and lost track of time until morning. Anyway, back to the point. I found this passage in the records of Yunquay Summit. Those who wield the Qingming sword see the cause, hear the effect, and gather the heart that binds them. In a different book, I found text that says, "The heavens shift in pursuit of cause. The earth rumbles in response to effect. All causes and effects align before the sword and are drawn into one's heart." Shifu once mentioned that you saw changes in the weather before. Is that true?
Yeah. Sometimes I just can't help stopping to watch when the weather changes. For some reason, it feels like I can sense the resolve of those who fought before us.
I believe that's what it means by the heavens shift in pursuit of cause. In the same vein, the earth rumbles in response to effect must be the next clue.
That makes sense. But is there any object that can make the ground rumble?
A bell. Come to think of it, there were bells in the previous two areas as well. They're probably the loudest things around here.
Exactly. I searched every corner of this place. Those two bells fit the description perfectly. If I'm not mistaken, the next step of the puzzle will only be revealed after we ring the bells.
You managed to figure all that out on your own. Interesting. Whether your theories are correct or not, I'll leave it to you to find out.
Huh? But I was just starting to get somewhere. We've already made so much progress. Forget it. This isn't the time to complain. Let's go check those bells right away.
En ambas zonas hay una campana que tenemos que investigar. ¿Cuál deberíamos empezar? La de Pan.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way.
¿Qué hay, Fior? ¿Cómo estás? Pasando a saludar.
Feliz año nuevo.
Feliz año nuevo, Fior. Sobre un rincón se encuentra en silencio una campana de bronce. Es tan discreta que, si no te fijas bien, ni siquiera te darías cuenta de su presencia.
What's happening?
En diciembre mi
The
gente
space around here is shifting. You've never seen anything like it.
Commander, are we really doing this? After all these years, Big Pond has saved us so many times.
I know that, but think carefully. This peaceful era has no place for someone like him.
En diciembre mi gente nos...
His swordsmanship is on a completely different level. The higher-ups don't want him to become a problem later on.
Heaven!
You feel it too, right? Just imagine if one day he turned from ally to enemy. It would be terrifying.
Even so, just leaving him in the hollow like that feels so...
You really think someone as strong as him would die so easily? I've thought this through.
Lo que acabamos de escuchar era la historia que ha recreado la espada Queen. Me temo que era el final del Gran Pan. Al final desapareció solo dentro de la cavidad. Sigamos avanzando. En diciembre, mi gente, nos vamos para España. Órale. Planes para fin del próximo año.
There's still quite a distance to the bell. Let's be extra careful. There could be ethereals along the way. Perish now! Here I frost. What's happening?
The space around here is shifting. I've never seen anything like it.
The hollow's expanding faster than ever. Erethiir's really gonna be destroyed.
Disaster. The disaster's finally here. I told you. There's no chance of survival without using the Tigerbane Bell.
What the heavens?
Shut your mouth. It's because we refused to use that thing that we've kept our...
A juzgar por la conversación de hace un momento, parece que tuvo lugar durante la caída de la antigua capital. Aunque todavía hay muchas cosas de las que me gustaría hablar, en ese momento lo mejor será seguir avanzando.
Not bad. Congratulations. You've taken another step forward. This monkey that just appeared is proof of it.
Sungwan, bien hecho. Su suposición de que había que golpear las campanas era correcta. La espada Queen Min aprovechó la ocasión para transmitirles un mensaje como recompensa por resolver el enigma, ¿verdad? ¿Qué piensas al respecto, ¿Me estás escuchando? ¿Has sufrido alguna conmoción? Supongo que es porque ha visto el final de los dos, los finales del Big Pan y Great Tiger. Lo siento, estaba pensando en algo, no me pasa nada.
Look! The monkey with the headphones just appeared! To see the growth of other sword masters with my own eyes, to hear their final cries with my own ears. Is that the purpose of these puzzles? This is the fate of those who wield this sword. Qingming's sword. Is that what you've been trying to tell me?
It's so sad. I never could have thought their stories would end up like that. Even after overcoming their inner demons, they still lost everything. One, their companions. The other, their kin.
Yes, fate was cruel to them. But I think, even if they could choose again, they'd still take the same path.
What makes you think that, Xiaoguang?
I'm just guessing. But to me, a sword wielder's resolve doesn't come from how their story ends. I saw their fear and confusion, and the strength that let them fight through their uncertainties. That was the cause of their resolve. I also heard the echoes from their journey's end. Although their fate strayed far from what they once hoped for, their choices still changed the world in small ways. Cause and effect are never truly equal. If I drew my sword only to chase an outcome, then the sword will burning inside me right now would never be this alive. Their sword will existed only to carry out their convictions and the will of humankind itself. Even if the ending is bitter, a sword swung for one's heart will never be meaningless. And the Qingming sword, it holds the stories of countless swords, the memories of numerous sword masters. Maybe it isn't as cruel or heartless as we thought. The birth and fall of each swordmaster in Eridu's lengthy history are all merely fleeting moments. It alone bears witness to every shattered fragment, and it alone has the power to forge a world that belongs to the sword itself.
An interesting perspective. Then tell me, Ye Shunguang, after witnessing the causes and effects of other swordmasters, have you found the resolve in your heart to wield the sword?
Yes, at first. I came here only to find a way to resist the Qingming sword's corruption, but inheriting it, that's the path I chose. And I don't want my journey to become a meaningless pursuit of mere survival. Even if it all ends with nothing, that's fine. I want to wield this sword for the people of New Eridu, for the countless swordmasters before me who once shone brightly, and for everyone who walks this world without a blade in hand. I'll wield the collective will of those before me to carry out my own justice and duty. The Qingming sword's wielder was never meant to stand alone. These blazing sword wills stand with me. That is my sword will, the proof of the heart that guides my blade.
Sungwan expresa lo que piensa con decisión. Al terminar de hablar, sobre la estatua brilla una luz cegadora. Al abrir de nuevo los ojos, la estatua del mono con un megáfono aparece sobre su pedestal.
This is the last monkey. Could it be that what you just said was accepted as the answer to the final puzzle?
No, I don't think there ever was a real puzzle or answer. The Qingming sword simply reflected everything it had seen and heard. It was its way of speaking to me. Maybe all it wanted was a wielder who wouldn't let down all the sword wills from the past.
Since you've already come this far, allow me to lend a little help. And let me see how much you've grown since last time, Xiaoguang.
Yeah. Okay, Shifu. Icy edge. Radiant cloud. Split the heavens. Mind and body as one.
It's ethereal. It's the one that gave you such a hard time before. So, do you think you can take it down now?
The sword is no longer lost in doubt. I'll use my sword will to cleanse this place of evil. Disciple of Yunquei Summit, keeper of the Qingming Sword, Yashunguang, ready for combat! Brings the dawn. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky!
Lo he conseguido. Me he hecho con la victoria y no se ha apoderado de mis sentidos. Pero creía que si ganaba aparecería la última espada. ¿Por qué no ha sucedido nada? Sungwan, ¿has notado algo extraño aquí? Sí, en el área que hay delante puedo percibir una fuerza inestable. Peregrine, ¿había algo relacionado en los libros antiguos que leíste? ¿Peregrine? Si te refieres a ese joven, no ha participado en la batalla y tampoco nos ha acompañado. Si sientes curiosidad por saber lo que hay más adelante, prueba a comprobarlo con tus propios ojos. De verdad me creía que estaba por aquí cerca. Entonces sigamos avanzando.
Why wasn't the last sword on that ethereal? Does that mean the trial's not over yet?
That's something you'll have to figure out yourself. For now, let's see what lies ahead for you. Whatever's waiting ahead, I believe you have what it takes to face it.
Tengo que darles una noticia buenísima. ¿Dónde se han metido todos? Caballera, ¿puedes ayudarme a buscar a mis 3 subordinados? Te lo recompensaré bien. Esta situación me resulta familiar. ¿Qué rasgos tienen? Son 3 subordinados muy capaces. Si yo soy un tigre, podría decirse que ellos son un caballo, un dragón y un caballero. Seguro que los reconoces enseguida. Muchas gracias. Chivo expiatorio. Gracias por tu ayuda. Estaba llevando a cabo el encargo que me había encomendado mi jefe junto a 2 compañeros, pero de repente me dejaron aquí tirado. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Con lo del caballero se refería a este caballero? ¿Qué estás diciendo? Es cierto que me llaman caballero. Da igual, eso no importa. Tengo que reunirme con los demás. En cuanto a los que hicieron mis 2 compañeros después de dejarme tirado, eso tampoco importa. Oveja negra, ¿te ha enviado el jefe a buscarme? Pues estoy en un buen lío. He perdido el mapa que teníamos que usar para el duelo A3 de dentro de unos días y todavía no lo he encontrado. Pues sí que es un buen lío. ¿A qué te referías con lo del caballo? Da igual, tengo un compañero que está atrapado en una trampa de miasma. Le encargaré muerto a él. Voy a volver antes de que el jefe me regañe. Camaleón, ¿cómo has encontrado este sitio? ¿Acabas de ver cómo contactaba con los otros miembros de mi grupo? No lo había visto, lo sé porque me lo acabas de decir tú, así que a eso se refería con lo del dragón. El jefe te ha enviado a buscarme, tenía pensado desertar y unirme a otro grupo. Por favor, no le digas a nadie que acabo de hablar con el representante que enviaron. Tengo que pensar cómo le explico al jefe por qué he llegado tarde. Ya lo tengo, le voy a decir que fue porque tuve que rescatar al idiota de nuestro compañero que cayó en una trampa de miasma. No es la primera vez que le cargo con el muerto.
The 3 of you arrived just in time. You didn't interfere with my absorption of the Sword Will's power, and you got to witness the moment I gained my new power.
Mr. Peregrine? Why would you do something like this? No. Who exactly are you?
Junior, we thought the sword in the 3rd area was tied to a swordmaster called the Peregrine, but it seems we were seriously wrong. Senior Inhu, Senior Fufu, every famed swordmaster we've encountered so far has taken on the face of someone we know. That made us fall into a pattern of assumption. But we've overlooked someone else who also has a familiar face and knows everything about mastering the sword arts, only because she claimed to be a guide of the Qingming sword. Shifu, you're the one we've been searching for in the 3rd area, aren't you? You were also once a wielder of the Qingming sword.
That's right. You don't seem very surprised. Looks like you have already considered this possibility.
The extra fourth person. The one who intentionally borrowed the name Peregrine. Brother. No. Yashuran. Is it really you? I had a feeling it was you. Every time we had a real fight and I called you by your full name, you'd cover up your nerves with a cough like that.
Do you really have to call me out at a time like this, Xiao Guang?
You've always been a powerful sword master. Your body and soul have been the same from the start. But if it's true that no outsiders can enter this realm, then you're not the real Ye Shuyuan.
Correct. The real Ye Shuyan is probably wandering somewhere in New Eridu as we speak. I was born from the Qingming Sword's power, a being that inherited his memories and personality.
So you've been pretending to have lost your memory this whole time? Since you've taken the sword we were searching for, what are you planning to do now?
No. At first, I couldn't remember anything. I only had a vague feeling that you all looked familiar. But as I read through the ancient tomes here and listened to your conversations, everything slowly started coming back to me. Yunkui's summit, the Qingming sword, Shifu, Junior Bell, my only sister, and the curse that binds her. And then there's the truth. That I'm not the real Ye Shuyan, but merely the embodiment of his memories. I was disheartened for a while. But soon I realized that the real Ye Shuyan would never have been allowed to enter this realm. There are some things here that only an echo of memories like me can do.
Things like taking the 3 swords from us?
If gathering the 3 swords is your trial set by the Qingming sword, then if someone other than you, say me, were to gather them instead, what do you think would happen? I'll get straight to the point. Based on my own investigations, I believe the Qingming sword would acknowledge me as well. And if that happens, then the real Ye Shuyan in the outside world would take your place as its new wielder.
Interesante.
Replacing Xiaoguang as the Qingming sword's successor? That's a crazy plan. Besides, you're just Senior Ye's memory. How could something like that even be possible?
He's asked me the same question before. The people in this realm aren't real, but their memories, personalities, and swordsmanship, all of it is identical to their true selves. And since the real Ye Shuyan is still alive, his theory is plausible. Though, I only know slightly more about the Qingming sword than you do, so I can't be completely sure. Let's say there's a 70% chance?
He asked you about this before? But as a former wielder of the Qingming sword, would you really just let him go through with this plan?
Tal vez porque ese 30% le hace ver que no es posible.
Why not? Besides the 3 swords in their trials, the Qingming sword also chose to recreate your brother here. There must be a reason for that. And now it seems that he is your final trial. Just my own thoughts, but I've been watching you two from the start, and this all feels like a regular sibling spat. You should just have a fight, settle it, and no hard feelings after that.
Shifu, please don't add fuel to the fire. I can achieve my goal without hurting anyone. Anyway, I've explained everything. Xiao Guang, Junior Bell, release the sword will from the other 2 swords, okay? My body can withstand the Qingming sword's power just as well. I can absorb them safely.
Brother, we talked so much during the last battle. I thought you understood and accepted my choice. I thought you had embarked on your own path.
That might be true for the real Ye Shuyan. But people's obsessions are not so easily deterred. Not to mention that this is your only chance right now. Xiao Guang, I know you can't accept the idea of leaving the Qingming sword unclaimed. You fear it could bring disaster to the world. but only if I inherit it will it no longer cause disaster, and you won't get hurt. I understand your determination, but I still hope that this is the end that we aim to achieve. You'll be saving yourself and New Eridu from destruction.
Do you still remember what I told you, brother? From now on, let yourself be happy. You mentioned the future of New Eridu and me, but you didn't say anything about yourself.
Of course I remember. Are you saying that by making this decision in his place, I'm stealing the real Yeshuyun's happiness? I don't see it that way. If the real me were to wake up one day and find himself as the new wielder of the Qingming sword, he might feel uncertain at first. But I know in the end, he would thank me for everything I've done in this realm.
I'm sorry, brother. I thought I had already fully understood what you were thinking. Maybe after I leave this domain, I'll need to have a long talk with you in the real world.
Dongguan agacha la cabeza, su cara sumida en las sombras hace difícil ver su expresión. Después de suspirar profundamente, levanta la cabeza y saca la espada Qingming.
Shifu was right. We should just fight, settle it, and have no hard feelings. Silly brother. If you want this sword, then you'll have to take it from me. Just like when you first started practicing the mystic arts and tried to get Banrei Shifu's prayer beads. You really thought you could do it.
Hey, enough! Are you seriously going to call me out like that in front of Junior Bell? Do you know how embarrassing it will be the next time I see her in the real world?
It's okay, Signoria. I'll just pretend I never heard that.
Forget it. After seeing what you've done here, I already had a feeling what your answer would be. But a once-in-a-lifetime chance to save you from the curse is right in front of me. There's no way I'm backing down. Shifu, Junior Bell, stand back. She's right. We'll sort this out with our swords, not our words.
You don't have to tell me. I wasn't planning on stepping in anyway. Come on, Belle.
The sword will I just absorbed has restored my strength to its peak. Don't think I'm going to be an easy target, Xiao Guang.
The harder the fight, the clearer you'll see my resolve. Draw your blade, brother!
Come to think of it, it feels like forever since we last fought with our minds intact.
The blade knows my heart.
Back then, you were still that kid who relied on me for everything.
You said it yourself. That was a long time ago. I'm not the same little girl anymore, brother. Besides, we already fought once when you were under control. And you lost that one. Through!
Is that so? Then keep up that confidence and give it your all. If I were the real Yeshuyun, I'd probably...
Me siento tan mal de haberlo derrotado en menos de 20 segundos.
It's over, brother.
No. It's not over yet. I can still fight.
Yes, Chiyuan apenas es capaz de mantenerse en pie, pero aún insiste en levantar la espada que tiene en la mano. Después de tambalearse un poco, se le puede ver demasiado débil incluso para sostenerla.
Enough. Give up already. Even if you're just a memory, I don't want to keep fighting you anymore.
You found your own sword, Will, in front of that statue. But I still don't understand. Does every sword master need such a thing? I never believed any will was worth holding on to if it meant I had to turn a blind eye to your suffering. The truth is, I've known for a while now. Whether it's strength or willpower, you've long surpassed me. There's nothing left that I need to do in your place. The you who once sought my protection is gone. I'm the one still stuck in place, clinging to the foolish dream that I could keep you safe with nothing but my own strength. By the time I realized it, you were already far beyond my reach. The only thing left I could do for you was to bear the curse in your stead. Xiaoguang, call me what you will. Stupid, stubborn, it doesn't matter. Just give me the last 2 swords. I can't let this one chance slip away. I can't live through the nightmare of losing you again.
This is the path I chose, and I'll fight for my own will. That's why I can't let you take my place. I'm sorry. You've always been so kind that, as your sister, I never really saw what was in your heart. I thought you had accepted my choice to inherit the Qingming sword without reservation. It wasn't until we crossed swords that I realized how much it hurt you to see me take up the Qingming sword. Somewhere along the way, we stopped understanding each other. Do you still remember my favorite osmanthus cakes from that one street corner shop? There was one time I secretly bought some for myself, and a thought crossed my mind. These cakes are so good. I wish I could share them with my brother. But thinking about it, that was something I liked. I realize now that I never actually knew what your favorite food was. Just like I never really knew what your hopes or dreams were. So today, I want to hear all about you, brother.
Osmanthus cakes are a little too sweet for me. I think I prefer egg yolk pastries.
I see. Then you'll have to bring a box of those the next time we eat together. I want to try them with you. And when that day comes, don't ever talk about dying in my place again. That's not the sword will you're meant to find, nor the path that could ever bring you happiness.
But Xiaoguang,
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. Whatever it is you're searching for, I know the road ahead won't be easy. But I believe in you. I know you won't lose yourself, and you'll find something new along the way. I know you will, because you're my brother.
Is that so? Xiaoguang, in the end, I'm just a piece of memory. You should save those words for the real me when you get back. And see if you'll be like me. Completely powerless against you. You've grown so tall.
La expresión del recuerdo de Shiyuan poco a poco se vuelve más amable y muestra una sonrisa de alivio. Las heridas sufridas durante el combate le impiden mantener su aspecto humano, y después de despedirse de todos, se convierte en un punto de luz que desaparece del dominio.
I finally got to see him truly smile. I wonder if he really let go.
Breaking out of that overprotective sibling phase isn't easy. I speak from experience. He probably just needs some time to figure it out. Anyway, Xiaoguang, you did well. Now, go turn the final sword into Sword Will. After that, you should gain further recognition from the Qingming sword. I'm curious myself to see what it'll give you. As for me, I am merely a memory fragment that exists in this place. My role here is done. This realm will probably hold for a while longer, but then it will be time for us to part ways.
Wait, about your true identity. Are you Ishu and Shifu's sister, Ijeong?
How did you figure that out?
It was just a hunch. I thought If you're the memory of a former Qingming sword wielder, then maybe you're Yijiang. Yishu and Shifu told me about you.
Just a hunch, huh? She really took in an interesting disciple. Now, I'd love to keep chatting with you all, but Belle, you should go with Xiaoguang and uncover the secrets the Qingming sword is trying to show you, while this realm still exists. Oh, and your Shifu. How is she doing these days?
She's doing great. She became the High Preceptor of Yunque's Summit, took in many disciples, including us, and spends her days helping the people of Weifei. She's the best Shifu we could ask for.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Something's up ahead!
That's the secret the Qingming sword wanted you to see. I hope it helps you somehow.
I'm ready. No matter what the answer turns out to be. Even if it's not the one I hoped for.
The path of Baiza is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows. Blessing and curse, light and dark, they are born together. One thought brings salvation, and another, damnation.
You're the other me. Is this the prophecy that Mr. Liu mentioned before?
I am both you, and the Qingming sword itself. It is a blessing to see that you have realized the sword will in your heart. Congratulations. I know what you want to ask. It's a secret that countless people who once wielded the Qingming sword longed for. It is also the origin of my birth. The answer you seek, Sword Keeper, is hidden within the prophecy and paved on the path you've been on. The path of Baiza is never walked alone. The Qingming sword is never possessed by a single person.
If Baiza refers to my path so far, then... Wait, you mean all those sword masters I've encountered?
Memory is the fuel required to maintain my balance. If you can't provide endless fuel, then turn to the sword masters in the world for help. I will keep track of their existence and growth, just as you saw in this world of swords. They will become part of the sword will, and part of my strength. Traverse the world, witness the hearts of different sword masters, and capture more memories of the sword. This way, thousands of sword masters will become your companions, and the corruption of the Keeper will be slowed. This is the path that lies before you.
So this is how we can delay the sword's corruption on Xiaoguang. But that will only slow it down, right? Please, we need to know how to completely stop it.
The way to end it lies behind the door. You are far from qualified to reach beyond the door.
Beyond the door? What do you mean?
La sombra autoproclamada como Espada Qingming no da tiempo para preguntas, se queda en silencio y poco a poco empieza a desvanecerse. Con la desaparición de la sombra de la Espada Qingming, esta aventura llega a su fin. ¿Quieres salir ahora del dominio o prefieres volver a comprobar si queda algún asunto pendiente? Mm, mm.
The blade knows my heart.
Ministro leal. Monarca me está buscando. Vuelvo enseguida. Acabo de hablar con ese tal dragón del otro grupo y el camino de vuelta me ha llevado a un buen rato. Tengo que avisar a Monarca de esta gran noticia. He convencido a Dragón para que traicione a los suyos. Seguro que vamos a hacernos con una victoria aplastante. ¿Dónde se han metido mis tres fieles compañeros? Caballera, mis 3 subordinados fueron a completar el encargo que les había asignado, pero todavía no han vuelto. ¿Puedes ir a comprobar qué ha pasado? ¿Qué rasgos tienen? No tienen ningún rasgo característico, pero son unos compañeros de los más fieles. Si saben que los estoy buscando, seguro que vuelven enseguida. Muchas gracias. Si consigues traerlos de vuelta, te lo agradeceré como es debido.
The blade knows my heart. Free as the skies.
Infiltrado. Tú, a juzgar por tu aspecto, te ha enviado Monarca a buscarme. Acabo de determinar lo que tenía que hacer. Volveré enseguida. Uno de los nuestros quiere desertar, así que me he hecho pasar por ese tal maestro con el que quería aliarse. No se ha dado cuenta de que llevo engañándole todo este tiempo. A juzgar por tu nombre, no me lo esperaba. ¿Eres tan leal? ¿Leal? ¿Qué estás diciendo? No tengo pensado decírselo a Monarca. Quiero vender esa información a otro grupo. Seguro que ese tal tigre estará dispuesto a darme una fortuna por ella. En cuanto a quién ayudaré, lo decidiré en función de cómo avance la batalla. De todas formas, no tengo pensado dejar en pie a ningún combatiente. Bueno, tengo que volver para seguir ganándome el favor del Monarca.
The blade knows my heart.
Ministro leal. Monarca me está buscando. Vuelvo enseguida. Acabo de hablar con ese tal dragón.
The blade knows my heart.
Un momento.
Apóyame en Streamlabs. https://.
Free as the skies.
Rebelde. Te ha enviado monarca, no sospechaba nada, ¿verdad? Como de que he establecido contacto con Maestro Solitario para desertar a su grupo. Otro que se delata a sí mismo, y eso que decía que eran leales. Lo que importa es que no sospeche de mí, aunque solo me he puesto en contacto a distancia. Ya hemos acordado cuándo voy a desertar. Voy a decírselo sin que nadie se dé cuenta. Voy a hacerlo sin que nadie se dé cuenta. Tengo que irme, no puedo dejar que Monarca sospeche de mí. Ya han vuelto todos mis subordinados. Caballera, muchísimas gracias. Tal y como habíamos acordado, te daré una recompensa como agradecimiento. He oído que los otros dos grupos están a punto de desintegrarse. Esta es la oportunidad de sacar a relucir la unión que tenemos entre los cuatro. Seguro que nos vamos a hacer con la victoria en la batalla. Pues ánimo.
Cut through darkness. No words needed. Yeah. The line is drawn. Light brings the dawn. My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Careful, don't get scared! You're gonna pay! Proceed! Ride the wind.
Pergamino que contiene una faceta desconocida de la espada china y ya. Parece que está imbuido con su voluntad de la espada. Una crónica poética de Yan, la antigua portadora de la espada Qingming. El portador de la espada hace que del corazón su brújula. La Void Hunter una vez más vigilante. Un par de golondrinas parten distantes. La cuchilla marchita sentidos y recuerdos, y un alma jura enmendar el firmamento. Las sombras se quiebran en torres donde seres etéreos moran, y el gélido filo de la luna golpea hasta que se evaporan. Pero en el abismo una chispa perdura sin abrigo, iluminando una piedra que se iluminando una piedra que de todo es... ¿Qué? Una piedra que de todo es testigo. A ver. Pero es el abismo una chispa... Pero en el abismo una chispa perdura sin abrigo, iluminando una piedra que de todo es testigo. Parece que el dominio creado por la espada Kunmin aún perdurará un tiempo. Tras experimentar una serie de eventos, el cansancio se sobrepone al deseo de seguir explorando. Bajo la atenta mirada de la maestra Iyan, Sungwan y tú encuentran la entrada de una barrera que no sabes cuándo ha aparecido. Te vas del dominio de la espada Kunmin. Antes de que vuelvan los demás, acuerdas con Sungwan mantener en secreto todas las cosas increíbles que han visto y oído en el dominio hasta avanzar más en la investigación.
We're back. How should I put it? It almost feels like I just woke up from the most unbelievable dream.
Welcome home, Xiaoguang.
It's good to be back, Junior. Thank you for staying by my side through such an extraordinary journey. As long as you're with me, I feel like I have the courage to face anything.
Too bad we still couldn't find a clear solution in the realm to prevent the Qingming sword from harming its wielder.
That's alright. I think we still gained a lot from this journey. At least we now know the damage caused by the Qingming sword isn't beyond repair. I'll become stronger, and the next time I set foot in that hidden realm, I'll make the Qingming sword reveal its deepest secret.
All right. When that time comes, I'll be right there by your side to witness it with you. I promise.
Al terminar de hablar, varias figuras familiares entran en el templo siguiendo la voz de Sungwan.
Junior Xiaoguang, when did you get back? And you didn't even say a word. If I'd known, I would have picked up more ingredients for dinner. We could have had a proper feast tonight.
Junior Xiaoguang! How was your first Void Hunter mission? Did everything go smoothly? Junior Belle is so sneaky. She got to spend all that time alone with you and hear the whole story first. I want to hear it too.
You guys, how is she supposed to answer with all of you talking over each other? Xiaoguang, was your first mission difficult? You didn't get hurt anywhere, did you? Let me use a technique to check on you, just in case.
Everyone, I'm back! I might be heading out again soon for the next mission. But before that, I want us all to have a proper meal together and talk about everything that's happened lately.
Everyone seems to be in such a good mood today. What happened?
Xiaoguang came back safe and sound. That's already something worth celebrating. But yeah, I do feel more relaxed today. Must be because I got the best night's sleep I've had in ages.
Yes.
I had a great dream last night. I can't remember exactly what it was about, but it was this wild adventure that ended with an all-meat feast. I can still taste it.
It seems we all rested well. I did too. I even saw some people from the past in my dreams for the first time in many years. It was comforting. I suppose the sweet dreams charm technique I used last night worked. I should try it on the two of you later as well. Oh, by the way, Xiaoguang, a letter arrived this morning from Xuyan. It's for you.
Huh? My brother...
If he had something to say, he could have just sent it through Knock Knock, writing a whole letter instead. Don't you think that's kind of dramatic? Am I imagining things, or is Junior Shiyuan being all emo lately?
We've already received 17 banners of gratitude and 30 thank you letters from the people he helped on his journeys. Looks like he's been through quite a lot since he left.
I think it's a good sign that he decided to write to you. It means there are things he wants to tell you. Words that can only be conveyed through ink and paper. Well then, would you like to open it now and read it?
No, not now. Just leave it in my room. I'll read it later. I don't know where he's been or what he's seen, but he's my brother. I think I can guess what he wanted to say. It's probably something simple yet special, like egg yolk pastries.
Junior, todo acabado. ¿Qué hacemos con el dominio Kunming? Tal como dice la maestra Iyan, el dominio Kunming se está debilitando y supongo que esa cavidad dentro de poco recuperará su aspecto original. Tengo pensado volver a visitarlo antes de que desaparezca, pero ahora no es el momento. Ahora, lo que tenemos que hacer es descansar. Yo estaba pensando lo mismo. Bueno, hasta mañana. Junior, ¿estás dispuesta a entrar una vez más conmigo en el dominio Kunming? No hay problema, pero el dominio Kunming no ha desaparecido. Es un espacio creado por la espada, así que puedo notar cómo se debilita poco a poco, pero todavía no ha desaparecido. Como sabrás, en el dominio hay todo tipo de pruebas muy difíciles para medir mi capacidad de combate. Todavía no me han asignado mi próximo encargo como Void Hunter, así que estaba pensando en ir a enfrentarme a algún desafío. Como Void Hunter aún me queda mucho por aprender, quiero hacerme más fuerte, al menos tanto como Miyabi o la maestra Ichuan, y poder contar con la confianza de todos. Qué bien, si estás tú, podré aprovechar para hablar contigo sobre durante el descanso de la prueba, si no, seguro que me pongo a pensar en cualquier cosa y me distraigo. Por cierto, también te he preparado... Es igual, ya te lo diré cuando complete la prueba. Pongámonos en marcha. Están otra vez de vuelta. No imaginaba que iban a volver aquí. Parece que este espacio va a aguantar un poco más de lo que creía. Quería verte. Chifu me preguntaba que... Me preocupaba que te sintieras sola aquí. ¿Qué sentido tiene hablar con un recuerdo? Aunque bueno, ustedes dos son las únicas que pueden entrar y salir del dominio. Así que sí que he estado un poco aburrida. Tenerlas aquí me tranquiliza. En fin, volvamos al tema. No creo que hayan venido aquí solo por mí, ¿verdad? Así es, queremos aprovechar que todavía podemos entrar en el dominio para enfrentarnos a las pruebas que hay aquí. Si lucho contra los enemigos más poderosos de los antiguos portadores de la espada, me volveré más fuerte. No está nada mal, pero debes saber que van a aparecer recuerdos de enemigos poderosos continuamente, así que no van a ser combates nada fáciles. Tienes que mentalizarte. Después de prepararte, toca la formación de espadas. Yo estaré aquí. Si te apetece, puedes venir a hablar conmigo para relajarte entre combate y combate.
Hello! I'll show you my real value this time. I'm here. Need a hand? All set and ready to go.
Found you.
I see edge.
Yep. Split the heavens. Yep. Split the heavens.
Sorry for the wait, dear. I'm in charge now.
Hear us, Rock. Radiant clouds. Stand down.
Forward.
Yep. Swelling snow. Yep.
Seal. Break.
The line is drawn.
Bones ring.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky. Blazing arc. A measure of steel slices the world through. Let this sword array send you away.
Yeah. Down one for complaints.
Hear us, Brock.
Break the ice. Forward. Hollow hot.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
Turn around. Smash them. One slice, two slice, three.
Creator's voice.
The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Proceed. Intercept. Seal. Break. Forward. Turn around. Let's keep this advantage.
The line is drawn.
Premium.
A measure of steel slices the world through.
Judgment. Down one for complaints. If you spot an ethereal for complaint, too late for that. Seal. I call this move Funny Slash Combo.
I see edge.
line is drawn. Radiant cloud. Pure as frost. Light brings the dawn.
Tied to my finger.
Icy edge.
Found you.
Pure as frost. Split the heavens. Rising arc.
Down one for complaints. If you spot the material,
Slain the dawn of revelation!
Aloha.
My blade cuts down evil. My spirit soars in the sky.
The Creator's voice fades.
Icy edge. Light brings
Intercept. Seal. Break.
judgment. Pure as frost.
I'll back you up.
The sword follows my well and winds howl in the heavens. Icy edge.
Forward. Turn around. Smash them.
Found you. A measure of steel slices the world through. The Yeshunguang of Yunquai Summit, breaking all illusions. Judgment. The line is drawn. The sword follows my well and winds howl in the heavens. The Qingming's might rends the heavens.
Con pruebas como Zunguang supera todo tipo de pruebas. Cuando termina el combate, te sientas en una plataforma escalonada a descansar junto a Zunguang, que parece muy emocionada y empieza a hablar nada más sentarse. Lo he conseguido, Junior Bell. Lo he conseguido. He superado las pruebas de la espada Qingming. Bien, siempre supe que lo conseguirías. Sí, las pruebas a las que se enfrentaron los antiguos portadores de la espada eran muy difíciles, pero sentía que si estaba decidida a aumentar mi dominio de la espada, sería capaz de superarlas a duras penas. Después de superar las pruebas, ¿estoy un paso más cerca de convertirme en una Shifu espadachina? Me estoy yendo por las ramas. Junior, no sé cómo decirlo. Gracias por estar siempre ahí. A decir verdad, aproveché los descansos en el dominio para hacer un par de pendientes. ¿Puedes quedártelos? Para ser sincera, me alegro mucho de poder disfrutar de una aventura en secreto junto a ti después de convertirme en Boy Hunter. Puede que más adelante vayamos a lugares diferentes, con objetivos diversos y hagamos cosas distintas. Pero espero que lleves estos pendientes y que cuando los veas te acuerdes de mí. Yo siempre me voy a acordar de ti. Prométemelo, yo tampoco me olvidaré de ti, jamás. Ay, ella. Anciano misterioso. Uf, he buscado por todas partes. ¿Dónde habré perdido el borrador de mi novela? El borrador de la novela, no había visto algo parecido por algún lado. Si lo encuentras, acuérdate de llevárselo.